And welcome to Joy News at 6. And the news is live on Joy 99.7 FM, hits 103.9 FM in Accra. In Kumasi, we are on Love 99.5 FM and over 30 affiliates across Ghana's 16 regions, including Jubilee and Sun City Radio Ketchup, Sabuba FM, Sabuba, A1 Radio Bogatang, Red Radio TV online content on myjoyonline.com. Coming up, MPP retains Ejisu seat at Kwabena Boatin pool 55.8%.
I have the greatest opportunity to declare Kwabena Boatin as Member of Parliament elect for Ejisu constituency on the
Also, organized labor reaches consensus with government over delayed Tier 2 contribution as they give government 2 days to present a written agreement on payment plan.
They are supposed to present it to Labour, for Labour to sit with its technical committee and look through it before we sign that document, which I think by the close of Thursday, those documents are supposed to come to us.
Details as the union calls on President Akufo-Addo to announce expenditure cut on government machinery on Workers' Day today.
And I also expect government to announce a dramatic cutting down of expenditure on the public purse.
And later, Fisheries Ministry tells Government Assurance Committee it will take another $10 million to be able to operationalize the Elmina Fishing Processing Plant commissioned in 2016, but locked up since then.
But I bet you we don't need anything less than $10 million to do this project. Yes. And that is why we were still falling on the Indian Exim Bank to continue with the facility.
My name is Elton Brobe. And this is your election headquarters. Let's start from Ejisu in the Ashanti region because the New Patriotic Party has successfully retained the Ejisu parliamentary seat with its candidate Kwabena Boatin pulling 27,000, representing 55.7% in Tuesday's by-election. His closest contender, Kwabena Osuediobim, a former member of parliament for the area who ran as an independent candidate, secured 21,000 votes or 43.2%. Total turnout was 49.1%. Here is the Ashanti Regional Director of the Electoral Commission, Benjamin Banobio, announcing the results after the polls.
Joseph obtained 222 votes. Kwabena Osuediobim obtained 21,536 votes. Beatrice Boachi obtained 149 votes. Osei Esther obtained 89 votes. Kwabena Boatin obtained 27,782 votes. So in view of these results, the one with the highest being declared as the Member of Parliament elect, I have the greatest opportunity to declare Kwabena Boatin as Member of Parliament elect for Ejisu constituency on the 2024 parliamentary by-election. So I therefore invite
the elected member of parliament for Ejisu, Kwabena Boatin, pledged to bring all disgruntled members of the MPP on board for victory in the December elections.
The tax is for us to go down and then talk to our people. They are our people. I do not think that the party is minded or that me as the MP elect is minded to neglect anybody. Not at all. Political parties are built with multitudes. You need the people. So my tax is to go down there and then be with my people, listen to them. Whatever constitutes the disagreement, my job is to make sure that we judge and then find the common grounds.
Meanwhile, the Member of Parliament for Kwadaso constituency in the Ashanti region, Professor Kingsley Nyakon, has denied allegations that money he offered electoral officers during the by-election on Tuesday was meant to bribe them. The incident, which was captured on camera, has since Tuesday afternoon when it emerged, been the talk of town, with the Electoral Commission immediately withdrawing the officers involved and handing the matter over to the police. But Kingsley Nyakon has been reacting to the matter.
I've not influenced the process. I don't feel bad because I know I've done nothing wrong. Okay? I know it's politics. People are going to spin. We've been in this political game all this while. And those who are spinning, I don't begrudge them. That is politics. That is it. But me, Kingsley Nakon, I'm putting on record that I have not done anything, whether overtly or covertly, to influence the process. Let me ask you this question. The polling agents, six candidates with their agents, isn't it? Yeah. So if I had done something bad to influence the process, don't you think that they would have raised an issue there? Your reporter was here. Ask him if anybody raised anything against me when I even put the document to the person.
Kinsinyakon is a member of parliament for Kwadas. Now let's move to some other stories now. And today is MayDay Workers' Day. And organized labor has reached some level of consensus with government on their demand for immediate payment of all Tier 2 pension deductions. This agreement was reached at the meeting between organized labor, the Employment and the Labor Relations Ministry, the Ministry of Finance, NET on Tuesday. The unions have in the past few days been agitating over government inability to remit all their Tier 2 pension deduction to the fund managers since July 2023. Listen to Naga President Angel Kabono on what has been agreed on the matter.
The lump sum that SNIT is supposed to pay beneficiaries have also been decided on. So we can say that there is progress being made on the issues that led to the threat to embark on industrial actions. Whatever proposal they have, they are supposed to present it to Labour, for Labour to sit with its technical committee and look through it before we signed that document, which I think by the close of Thursday, those documents are supposed to come to us.
He also put forth some key issues of concern as they look forward to the President to address them today.
I expect the President to indicate to workers its commitment to our wherewithal as contributors to this economy. I expect the government to identify and address the economic situation, because these are things that affect workers. I expect the government to announce the reduction of its hold on institutions such as SNIT. And I also expect government to announce a dramatic cutting down of expenditure on the public purse. These are things I expect the President to talk about.
To some other stories now, and the Ghana Immigration Services has enhanced a second layer of border management to counter terrorism threats. Speaking at the sidelines of the African Maritime Forces Summit, Comptroller General of the GIS, Kwame Suasech, said his outfit has strengthened its inland checkpoint to deal with a possible infiltration of terrorists into the country. Masolak Baba has more in this report.
Governmental and military leaders from more than 40 countries on 4 continents kicked off the second annual African Maritime Forces Summit and 3rd Naval Infantry Leaders Symposium Africa here in Accra. The forum will strengthen strategic level relationships to help facilitate better regional cooperation when dealing with maritime threats. Speaking at the event, U.S. Ambassador to Ghana, Virginia Palmer, said, considering what is happening in West Africa regarding military overthrows, Ghana's military must be commended for respecting the Constitution.
Important these days. So I salute you. We all respect it very deeply. And it is a great contributor to Ghana's success.
Masala Baba further report. Before we go, Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture, Mavis Alkumson, says government needs at least $10 million to operationalize the Elmina fish processing plant. The plant, built under the elsewhere John Mahama administration, has been under lock and key. That's why the then president commissioned it in 2016. But answering questions before Parliament's Government Assurance Committee, the minister explained that the plant will need to work up to $100 million is needed to make it operational.
I've chased the Indian Exim Bank. I've gone to India myself on 2 occasions because of this issue. And they are not forthcoming. So I will have discussion with the finance ministry if they will avail some money for me. But I bet you we don't need anything less than $10 million to do this project. Yes. And that is why we were still falling on the Indian Exim Bank to continue with the facility so that they will know the total cost that can make this plant functional.
Maybe Zawa Kumsen is the minister responsible for fisheries and aquaculture. Well, that's it for the news at 6 here on Joy. For more service, log on to our website, myjoyonline.com. My name is Elton Brobe. The Super Morning Show continues with Kojo Jansen. Have a good morning.
Joy 99.7 FM, radio for the discerning listener.
You know your papa see that? And it's rickety car. Hey, papa! Papa! Bobo, so how your engine now? It is half man, half amazing. Thanks to Quartz and you can feel better energy. Can't touch this. Actually, guys, so Sancho's engine just died like that? Yes, so somebody managed to convince him that there is a better engine oil than Quartz, and he switched. Sancho Panzapa. Now, which engine oil can be better than Quartz? No other, my guy. Quartz with its age-resistant technology, it keeps your engine younger for longer. Now you know. Have you guys seen the new bottle design? It's superb. Quartz 9000 from Total Energies there improves fuel efficiency. Why do you think Mr. Mane and Logoso have taken the Quartz Nation Movement World Cup like that? Hey, sorry. Chairman Omani. Chairman. Hey, Chairman! Quartz. Keep your engine younger for longer.
They say a butterfly flapping its wings in Accra can cause a tsunami in Bangkok. So what if your factory in Insawam could shake up the stock market in Hong Kong? What if your business in Elmina could affect fish production in Norway? What if your refinery in Tema could affect the price of petrol in Moscow? Well, now it can because you have access. Access to the bank with the largest number of customers in Africa. Access to our global branch network.
Bonjour. Good morning.
Our robust asset base and an unparalleled digital infrastructure. So go ahead and flap your wings wherever you are, because with us, you have access to an entire world of possibilities. Access more than banking.
No matter your water needs, Syntex has it all. Syntex tank was first to introduce double layer tank, and now you can have as many layers as you want. Syntex tank was first to introduce white inner layer tanks in Ghana, and now introduces the customer specs order, which will let you order any color and size you want. Syntex tanks gives you the biggest warranty of 7 years, which no other tank gives you. So whatever your water consumption, size of project, or demand, choose Syntex tank. Syntex tank, stress-free. Syntex tank, reliable. Syntex tank, maximum guarantee. Call 0244 335 168, Kumasi 0505 555 666, or visit syntexgh.com. Syntex tank, a strong, a tough.
You worked hard for your money, and DSTV gives you a whole lot more for a lot less than you think. Instead of one takeout dinner, how about treating the family to a whole month of the best entertainment with DSTV? From thrilling sports, blockbusters, captivating series, to entertaining kid shows, we have it all.
Totally awesome!
And with DSTV Stream, you can watch on the go.
I'm here!
Plus, you can choose a package to suit your pocket. There's a whole lot more to enjoy for a lot less than you think with DSTV.
Ebusiafo, welcome. I want to greet Uncle James in Germany. Since I was a child, you have promised me a trip abroad, sir. To date, my passport is still a virgin po. And then to you, baby, for that bombastic broken heart. Hey! I want you to know that latest by June, dear, I would have won big in the Ideal Yonkopa promo.
Win up to 600,000 Ghana cedis in cash. Another amazing prizes up for grabs with Ideal Yonkopa promo. Just peel, text, and you could win big. This advert is FDA approved.
Hello? Yo, bro! SG Ghana has done it again. Low interest rates on loans this year too. Ejisu
Charlie, I did throw inside. Let me call you back.
Call SG Ghana rather. Collect loan and buy car, my guy. Low, very low interest rates on loans this year too. It's difficult to keep good news to yourself, especially when it can transform your life and those close to you. SG Ghana went low on interest rates last year, and this year we are even lower. Yes, Yatisubium. Get the money you need to turn your dreams into a reality. Visit any SG Ghana branch near you and speak to our dedicated staff about the amazing Yatisubium loans today. You can also call 0302-214-314 for more details.
Ojo, it's 3 a.m. What now?
Yatisubium. Okay, bye. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
El Giorgio.
Mikojo.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Yeah.
And your black with a touch of kente.
Yes, my working gear.
You know, because today is Workers' Day.
That's right, that's right.
And for me, for the fact that anyone out there that wakes up dawn every morning to go and do something in exchange to be recognized with monetary value, I celebrate that person today.
Indeed.
In all these challenging times, challenging working conditions, have to feed a family, have to feed a wife, have to feed kids. Indeed, there's no better day than to recognize these hard-working persons out there.
It's not a small burden we carry as workers. Anyway, did you see that video of the president arriving at an event and gesturing to some chiefs to stand up?
You know, when first I saw the video, I thought it was, fake news. But again, it comes back to the handlers from president to ministers and government officials. What even happens to what they say? Is it the correct word? Is it recce, or people advance party sometimes even going to the town? What is the culture and all those things? If they have done their work well, I mean, fine, you can say everything you want to say about the president, but I will blame, because I am looking at the office here and not the person. Where are those who are charged to ensure that what are the customs of the town? And what do you have to do in such circumstances? I will blame those who are being paid to manage whoever is occupying that seat or that office.
The chieftaincy ministry has been explaining what they say are the protocols around these things, and are insisting that that is what should happen. Chiefs should stand for the president. For me, the interesting thing was that it was the president himself who was gesturing for them to stand up. He was calling for them to show that respect to him. That for me is the interesting thing.
And so if there's another, it's an overlord, right? Another paramount chief in a certain area, would the same thing be demanded of that chief?
Ask the question properly. Would they have asked Otumfuo to stand up like that, or Ochihini to stand up like that, or Togbe Afede to stand up like that, because the president is there?
I said that it comes back again to those who are being paid to avoid some of these gaps. Whoever is on that seat.
Anyway, today is a holiday, but we're still doing things as per normal, which means let's be grateful to Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. They brought us the 6 a.m. news, and of course El Giorgio and the team have all the headlines from the world of business on the Joy Business Report, brought to you by Omni Basic Bank, at your service. And no doubt, even on a holiday like this, there's a lot happening in the world of business, isn't there, George?
Well, coming up on the MayDay edition of the Joy Business Report, MTN's profit after tax reaches more than 1 billion cedis for the first 3 months of this year. National Petroleum Authority increases price floor for petrol to 13 cedis 63 pesos, but keeps diesel at 13 cedis 7 pesos. We'll be bringing you other stories on the Joy Business Report, as the former president of the Ghana Bank Association is asking for a total review of the banking sector. My name is George Wiafe. Welcome to the MayDay edition of the Joy Business Report. Now, telecoms giant MTN continues to post some strong profits in its operations. For the first quarter, MTN puts profit after tax at 1.1 billion Ghana cedis. Now, this represents almost a 50% jump over what it recorded for last year. Total revenue, on the other hand, stood at 3.8 billion Ghana cedis from January to March this year. MTN, during the period under review, also paid 1.7 billion Ghana cedis in direct and indirect taxes, up from 1.1 billion Ghana cedis in 2022. Now, active mobile money users also increased by more than 16% to reach 15.6 million. It also contributed to 22.7% of MTN's total revenue for the first quarter of this year. Revenue from its data business now stands at 1.8 billion Ghana cedis, whilst total number of subscribers for MTN ending March this year stood at 27.8 million. The National Petroleum Authority has set the new price floor that oil marketing companies should be selling petroleum products from today to May 15, 2024. Now, this was captured in a circular to the oil marketing companies and the bulk oil distribution companies for the first pricing window from today to May 15, 2024. There is more in this report.
The circular to the oil marketing companies and other industry players showed that litre of petrol should not be below 13 cedis, 63 pesos by any of the players in the industry. This represents some marginal increase over the 13 cedis, 2 pesos that the National Petroleum Authority when it started enforcing the price floor from April 16, 2024 this year. Diesel has been kept unchanged based on the price that the National Petroleum Authority are set for this product. The circular revealed that a litre of diesel will be sold at 13 cedis, 7 pesos. This was the same price the NPA quoted for diesel from April 2024. A kilogram of liquefied petroleum gas should also not be sold less than 10 cedis, 55 pesos. This represents an increase from the 10 cedis, 52 pesos quoted from April 16, 2024, when the National Petroleum Authority started enforcing this price floor policy. The circular reminded all the various players, including the oil marketing companies, to strictly comply with these new pricing guidelines for the industry. The price floor announcement covers the second pricing window for petroleum products, which runs from April 16 to April 30, 2024. According to some industry analysts, the new pricing floor for this window could indicate that the price of petrol could be going up slightly from May 1 to May 15, 2024. However, diesel may witness some marginal increase for this pricing window, which starts from May 1 to May 15, 2024. According to the National Petroleum Authority, it was forced to implement this program because of what it describes as serious price undercutting in the industry. However, some industry players are still not comfortable with this program. The Chamber of Bulk Oil Importers, for instance, have raised concerns about the Forex rates used in setting the price floor. They rather want the National Petroleum Authority to use the Bloomberg rate when it comes to Forex components in setting the prices rather than the Bank of Ghana rate.
And that is a business text report. Let's still stay on the sector because Managing Director of Zen Petroleum, William Teria, has stated that more could be done to stabilize prices of petroleum products if the components in the price build-up that can be controlled are managed. He pointed out that taxes and the Forex regime are important parts that influences prices, hence it must always be checked. The Teria spoke to Joy Business after Zen Petroleum donated a bus to Future School in the Chado area here in Accra.
Okay, so prices at the pump are driven by two main things, world prices as a whole and taxation on fuel. And actually there's a third thing as well, is foreign exchange rate. So when prices are going up worldwide, it does affect us. The foreign exchange, as we know, the CD has been weakening a bit in the last few months, so that's obviously going to have an impact. And then the amount of tax that is put on the fuel price as well does make a difference. So it's a combination of those three that's driving the fuel prices at the moment.
Managing Director of Zen Petroleum, William Teria. Now, finance lecturer at the University of Ghana Business School, Dr. Benjamin Amoa, has justified the Bank of Ghana's stance in supporting banks with dollars. It follows reports that sought to link the current pressure on the local currency to limited supply of dollars from the Bank of Ghana. Dr. Amoa believes that the central bank may have to increase its support to other sectors of the economy to deal with the challenge. He believes that the current global development hasn't helped Ghana's situation.
To put all this together, realize that it is not just about BOG not supplying enough because than that. It's simply both internal and external factors that are weighing down on the city. Again, it will not work because the central bank will not supply all the forex needs of these banks. What we need to maybe appeal to the central bank, or you see the central bank doing is for the central bank to release more, but definitely not all that the banks need. Then two, the central bank will have to reconsider its forex supply to the BDCs, because if we look into the demand for forex for international business, the BDCs are a major player within that particular segment.
Dr. Benjamin Amoa is a finance lecturer at the University of Ghana Business School. Let's so talk about finance because the former president of the Ghana Association of Banks, Dr. Hassan Andani, is calling for a comprehensive review of Ghana's financial regulations through the lens of financial inclusion and digital transformation. According to him, despite the significant strides made over the years in terms of improving financial inclusion, more remains to be done to rope in the rural and the low-income communities that lack access to basic financial tools and services that we take it to be granted. Dr. Nasser Dani made the statement at the Fellowship Investor Ceremony for the 10th anniversary of the Chartered Institute of Credit Managers.
I think we should go back and look at the expenditure and be honest to say what are the expenditure items that government is paying for, which citizens can pay for. Let's be very brutal and look through that and say who can pay for what. Put them on one side. Who cannot pay for what and put them on the other side. Everywhere in the world, there's that kind of prioritization. Even in the great America and all the countries where we borrow money from, they have a system to prioritize who can pay and who cannot pay and how government subsidizes it. But at the moment where we put everybody in the same bucket and government can pay for everything for all of us, it's not realistic. So let us pull that aside.
Alassane Andani is the former president of the Ghana Association of Banks. Now, the Ghana Revenue Authority is pressing on its clients that pay taxes online to seek redress of any technical issue with tax officers at the various offices in the country. The call follows a move by the authority to increase its tax online payment as a way of reducing the physical engagement. Now, speaking to journalists at the tax clinic in Accra, Manager for the Kimbu Public Sector Tax Office, Charles Sando Mensah, disclosed that online taxpayers are free to walk into the Ghana Revenue Authority's offices to have their concerns addressed.
When this online filing had not started, you had our taxpayers queuing at our offices at the end of every month of tax filing period. So management thought it wise that it will be very necessary that we get our taxpayers to file online. So in order to avoid situations where you have our taxpayers queuing in our offices in their numbers to file their returns. So this one, you can just sit in the comfort of your home or your office and then do the filing and then doing the payment. So it's one way. So filing online doesn't mean that if you have any challenges, you cannot walk to the offices of the GRA to have your tax issues resolved. So our doors are always open for taxpayers to walk in when they are having any issue regarding their filing and payment of their taxes.
And that is Charles Sando Mensah, is manager at the Kimbu Public Sector Office for Taxpayers of the Ghana Revenue Authority. Now, one of the key issues that most foreign investors are dealing with is the high cost of doing business in the country. However, the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Sheila Yokobochi, believes that Ghana has been able to surmount this hurdle through the implementation of the digital agenda. She believes that this economy has provided the convenience atmosphere for investors and improve foreign direct investment. She was speaking at the Economic Councillors Dialogue Series program here in Accra.
Ghana has put in place measures to ease burdens with regards to doing business in Ghana through the provision of an enabling environment for the successful operation of investors through the digitalization of the Ghanaian economy, through initiatives such as e-business registration system, a paperless port clearance system, a digital addressing system, a mobile money interoperability system, and a national identity card system, among others. These initiatives by far have assisted to lower the cost of doing business and have made it easier for firms to communicate with their customers, especially in a technology-driven era.
Shola Yokubokche is the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration. The business community has intensified pressure on Parliament to pass the revised Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act 2013 regarding the minimum capital requirement. Not latest to add a voice is to the Ghana Netherlands Business and Culture Council. According to General Manager Tijlin Rijad, the cost of doing business is expensive and it's not getting any better. Hence, this minimum entry requirement has to be reviewed.
The GIPC Act is now in Parliament. That's a very positive thing because they will change the GIPC Act. It's now in Parliament for the second reading, and it indicates that if you would invest in Ghana, you had to bring at least $200,000. You had to change that into cedis. And we said that is wrong because a lot of companies in Europe are small, medium enterprises. To free up $200,000 from your cash flow, just transfer it to Ghana without earned one cedi is a bit strange, and people don't like that. And all the countries around Ghana have stopped that policy, and now in this new GIPC Act they will also stop that threshold, so you can just invest, get a Ghanaian partner, and you don't have to bring the $200,000. So that will be a very positive vibe.
And that is the General Manager of the Ghana Netherlands Business and Culture Council, Tijlin Rijad. To other stories, and the Ghana will seek to enhance its export revenue in the short to medium term from the export of dry roots. Now, that's according to the Netherlands Center for Import Promotion that has invested more than €1 million in the development of its value chain. The 4-year program would aim to build the export capacity of small and medium businesses in the sector. Now, speaking to Joy Business at the launch of the CBI Ghana Dry Food Project, Afka Van Divoor makes sure that they argue that this is needed to help create more jobs in the economy.
I hope to see a thriving export sector of dried fruits in Ghana. I hope that we really have like a front-runner group of SMEs that is successfully exporting, and not just small, but continuously exporting dried fruits to Europe. I hope that we will also have informed and trained other smaller entrepreneurs or startups on how to dry fruits, how to process, and advise them on equipment. And I hope that we also really have made a link to the youth, so including youth, creating opportunities for them, and to the fresh fruit sector.
Afka Van Divoor is the programs manager at CBI. She was a major supplier of juices for hotels and domestic airlines, and then the pandemic struck. Lockdowns were imposed, hotel airlines began to revise their budgets, and she was affected. Now, Sarah Amoako, she is the chief executive of Vineyard Exotic, and she, to the staff of all of us, she has been bouncing back. Today on the Joy Business Van, we find out what is unique about what she does.
Vineyard Exotic started in 2005. Sarah remembers it started from her mom's kitchen. At the time, she was expecting a baby. She needed something healthy for herself and her baby. Sarah, before she started Vineyard Exotics, did a bit of study on the herbs grown in Ghana and the benefits derived from them. To make her juice business stand out, she decided to specialize in the mixture of herbs, flowers, and fruits, including exotic fruits.
Herbs are very medicinal. They prevent many things in our bodies. We don't have to take, because we don't know, the world still have not been able to come to the conclusion on the dosage of herbs. It can still be used in our foods. My idea of mixing herbs, flowers, and fruits is to put a little bit of herbs in what we drink, so that every day we're taking in something which is very good, which can prevent a lot of diseases in our bodies.
And for the full episode, it's airing at 1 p.m. right after the Joy Business Report, at 5 p.m. on Business Live on the Joy News channel. Today, oil is going for $87 a ton, to going up marginally. Now, today you may need about 14 Ghana cedis, 20 pesos, to get a cedi from the Forex Bureau. The British pound is going for 17 cedis at 30 pesos. The euro, on the other hand, is trading at 14 Ghana cedis, 90 pesos. And again, 21 Ghana salute to all the workers out there, and let's work to improve the conditions of service. At least if you don't even increase their salary, increase their conditions or improve their conditions of service.
At least.
I nearly got caught into the web of killing the pork.
Hey,
kill the cat.
Winston is at home and you are trying to
killing the
up.
pork.
Anyway, thank you so much. George and the team return later today with more bulletins from the world of business, including the Joy Business Minute at 8 o'clock. Stay tuned for that and more. All right, well, listen, let's get some inspiration under our belt. Our inspirational song this morning, something from the late, great Koda, featuring Uncle Ato. This one is called Mobudzin. It's 6:39. Hello, Ray.
Hello, my dear friend and fellow wage slave. Yes,
indeed.
as we celebrate with the working masses.
As they celebrate. Because we are here.
Oh, yeah, I've said it before that the law says I should observe the day. But I'm being compelled against my will, as it's always done to wage slaves to appear here, contrary to the position of the law.
You could have been a fitter.
Yes.
You decided to be
oh yeah, you look at one today. They dress just like this. And
I thought you looked like a pilot or something.
Thank you.
No.
Thank
You're
you.
elevating that thing. Don't look at the buttons.
I'm a flight lieutenant of the witchcraft battalion.
Oh, Sam.
I fly without aircraft.
Okay. Now, of course.
But wait, relax. It's good to have honorable with us.
I mean, it's a very rainy MayDay morning. I'm wondering whether the parade will come up. The usual parade.
Oh yes,
now that it's raining cats and dogs out there.
Yes, because rain cannot stop the celebration of gallant Ghanaian workers.
Anyway.
Yes.
Do you see
solidarity?
Umbrellas? Do you see they have umbrellas? Okay, let's move on.
Solidarity. yes. Anyway, the Drive Safe campaign is brought to you by Joy News and the Multimedia Group and supported by Toyota. Superior quality. Now we know that it's already raining out there, so in wet weather it takes much longer to come to a complete stop. So what you need to do is drive slowly. Hydroplanning is also more likely to occur, and it's especially important to go slower when it first starts raining, because the fresh rain will bring out the oils on the road and make the surface even slicker. So the key word is that drive slowly, and I realized that visibility reduced substantively when it started raining. So please, I mean, I'm not saying that it's holiday, sleep at home, but if you have any urgent need, or if you're also compelled by wage slavery to step out, be especially careful on this particular day. We need you alive anyway.
Indeed. All right, let's learn how to say it right. It's brought to us by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. And by Societe Generale Bank Ghana, the future is you.
Something must be done.
You say either. I say either.
It's a holiday. Isn't it nice to get a lie-in for a change? I'm sure you're glad you've managed to sever ties with the stressful work environment for just 24 hours. Anyway, I also hope you noticed that I said sever, which is correct, but many Ghanaians often mispronounce it as severe. I think it's because the past tense of the word sever, which is severed, looks like it could be the past tense of the word severe. But severe does not have a past tense because it's an adjective. But in the present tense, there is no E at the end of sever. Okay? Sever is from the Latin word separare, which later became severe in French, and finally sever in English. S-E-V-E-R. Sever. I'm sure we can now all say it right, can't we? Splendid. Which incidentally is from the Latin splendere, meaning bright. But I digress. Back to the news review on this workers' holiday. All right, well, so Ejisu was a bit dramatic yesterday.
Yes.
I don't know why we thought it was going to be just another quiet by-election. We haven't had a quiet by-election in quite some time. Yes, and Ejisu didn't disappoint. Lots of intrigue. Let's listen to a very quick wrap of how yesterday went.
If I were to influence them, do you think that I would do it in that policy? When I'm done, I will talk about. But what I want to put on record is that I've not bribed anybody, I've not influenced anybody to vote or to do anything untoward for my candidate.
Also, Domi are splitting and leaving the camp. And personally, as chairman of the party, I'm not comfortable. We should be able to bring them all back to the fold so that come December 7th, there will be no surprises. We should be able to carry the Ejisu seat with ease as against what we are going through this evening.
Kwabena Boateng obtained 27,782 votes. So in view of these results, the one with the highest being declared as the Member of Parliament elect, I have the greatest opportunity to declare Kwabena Boateng as Member of Parliament elect for Ejisu constituency of the 2024 parliamentary by-election.
Yeah, so a very strong effort made by the independent candidate in Ejisu, certainly not allowing the NPP to sweep the board, but also bringing up some very interesting dynamics, not just in Ejisu, because you can see that as a microcosm of what's happening across the country, with people breaking away from the party and some aspects of the party wanting them back, others being adamant, like the president, being adamant that, if you're gone, you're gone.
I mean, some of us felt that, first and foremost, what the president wanted to say, he did not learn from what had happened in Formina. A similar comment was made in Formina. He told the people that I can't work with people who are not actually with me. And he ended up working with a guy because he had to be made a second deputy speaker of parliament. And he became, I do not think that ordinarily, if the Formina MP had actually won the election in a normal MPP suit, would have been deputy speaker, second deputy speaker. All. I'm sure he would have been so far from it that it would take decades for that to happen.
Not even a minister, if you like.
Yes, I mean, in all fairness. But he had to be accelerated because of the grandstanding that came with his saying, well, I may play or not play ball with you. I was shocked he repeated that.
Why is the reason the MPP has majority in parliament?
Yes. But, so from that experience, one would have said the president would have been a bit more, circumspect in the comments he can make out there. But on the other side too, Ediomi had listed, and I counted 42 different projects, predominantly road projects, town roads and others, within and around Ejisu, in a way that if you do not take those powers from him, if you do not take those achievements from him, Kojo, you were basically enabling the gentleman to win the election. Because he is saying, look at my track record. I was Member of Parliament predominantly under NDC. 8 of my 12-year period was under NDC. And this is what I did for you during that period. I have competence that even the NDC relied on me in Parliament for some expertise that I had. Compare me to my contender, who we say is a lawyer and a member of the communication team in the party. Who would you want to represent you at this time? And who do you think has your best interest at heart? That kind of argument needed to be dismantled. Then he added the other element of rigging. He said that they are planning to rig the election. And the president had to, I'm not sure he was the right person to dismiss it, had to dismiss it. But his argument in dismissing is that who made you MP? We made you MP. Did we rig before making you MP? I mean, it's almost like saying, oh, well, we didn't rig in 2008, so it's impossible for us to rig in 2024. That kind of argument also sounded a bit, not so constructive. Moving forward, Ediomi then contested the election. At a point, in the morning, I said, yesterday in the morning, I said, I'm not sure he's going to be able to win the election. But is the showing he makes that will be significant, that will be important. At a point, I almost changed my mind along the line. Especially when the results started trickling in. It was so close that, and of course, sometimes if you don't know where exactly the results were coming from, you would have difficulty. Yes, you start jubilating. Because sometimes people's strongholds start showing up results, and later on it evens out. It was when I heard from the Ediomi representative when we spoke to him last night, that I was convinced that they even knew that they were going to lose the election. That is not just the end of the story. It's the other elements in this by-election. How much government had to be involved to win a seat that is so safe that nobody would have discussed it. In fact, I'm not sure we would have even done a show on it if it was in ordinary times without Ediomi's participation. How much that split in the NPP is working itself down the ground. When immediately we saw Hopes Nadoya appear on the ground, some of us knew that there are movement for change elements in there. Nobody can dismiss that. Of course, when the other issues came up, the man has been alleging ahead of the election that they are planning to rig the election. That a very decent member of parliament, otherwise known to be decent, member of parliament, an associate professor of educational psychology, would appear at a polling station.
He was being very benevolent. I mean,
and
he woke up, he prayed to God and said that today I'll make sure that the EC officers are fed.
Yes.
Fed well.
Yes, and
so,
he didn't even, he had to pre-plan. He stayed at home, opened an envelope, determined the amount of money involved. And if you know how money's filled envelopes, unless they were 1 or 2 or 3 CD, or 1, 2 CD, or one of the lower denominations, it was a substantial envelope you can see there. It's that kind of envelope that has not fall flat. You see, the levers left up when you put it on the table. But for such a man, and I agree with him, it appears he's not competent in bribe giving. Because some people are very experienced in that area.
He is insisting that he is competent in bribe giving. And so he wouldn't have done it in public. That's what he
I saw his face when he was being interviewed. Yeah. You could see that this is a man who is heavily worried about the incident.
I'm saying that you said you agreed with him.
Yes.
But his claim was that he is more competent in bribe giving than that.
Oh, I agree with the thing that he was not saying. Because the evidence suggests that he was incompetent in bribe giving. And again, I mean, the jokes aside, I was not happy with how this was run from the first, and we like doing these things. So there's an allegation of this sort, heavily captured on video. Then the first response for the EC is that we are investigating. The first response should have been there's a police officer on the ground. Police, take over. 100%. Because there's a police officer. When the man first went to the police station, when he was speaking to the presiding officer, the police officer was standing behind him. Then they moved the conversation to a different location. The motive for which I do not know, but some believe that it was because of the transactional element of it. You knew that they not be done before the police officer. So move it to a corner where it will be obscure small. But all of this can be determined. When he spoke to us, at no point did he mention money.
No.
You get the point? He kept on mentioning envelope. When they said document, in fact, we even suggested document. He said, I've never said document. Then he brought in the word favor. He, the member of parliament, brought in the word favor. What business does a member of parliament going around doing favor to EC officers?
And the EC themselves in their statement refer to it as lunch.
Yes.
You see, not as a bribe, not as an attempt to bribe, but as lunch.
But what we've been told is that you ask them whether have you had lunch.
So you see,
and then this is for lunch. So
can I just ask this? Has this member of parliament not completely compromised himself? Because how do you explain this desire? Like Elton is suggesting, you woke up in the morning and your desire was that in order for this election to go well, I must make sure that EC officials have lunch.
And I know so many people in his constituency he doesn't fit.
And then you left home with an envelope in your pocket full of what they are going to use for lunch. You went there and gave it to them and left. That was your job that you did that day as a member of parliament.
Yes.
In someone else's constituency. So you went to someone else's constituency to make sure that their EC officials had lunch. And and not only have you given this explanation to the people of Ghana, but the Electoral Commission itself has also given this explanation to us. Why are we okay with this?
And they required investigation, Okojo. He said, our investigations further revealed that the man in the video walked to the table and inquired whether they had eaten.
The man in the video?
Yes,
so they didn't know who the man in the video was?
Yes, it appears so.
They even after investigation?
Yes. He then placed the envelope on the table and asked them to use the content of the envelope for their lunch, following which he walked away. This is what painstaking investigation by the ever-strong mini-announced institution called EC put together. Then they came to the conclusion that, what everybody seeing can identify. But again, they didn't say money. So we were saying that it could be food stamps or cheats
in Ghana.
Why would any of that make any difference to the fact that these were officials of the Electoral Commission?
I agree with you 100%.
And a member of parliament representing one of the parties in the election that they were superintending came to give them an envelope for lunch.
And you kept on saying that I hope my candidate wins. That means the MP is admitting he has a candidate in the election. Kojo, we are joking with this, but you think of it like an election with the NDC involved, and they had NDC representation on the table. Do you think that they are taking this lightly?
Absolutely.
Do you think the kind of chaos that would have actually erupted on the ground if this happened before that grouping and even all of that.
Which is another thing that surprises
me. My concern is
not a word from the NDC so far.
No, they spoke yesterday.
Yeah, they said they are reporting to the OSP.
They made demands for the arrest of the MP, and then
no, that is what should be happening.
The same demand has been made by a lot of people, but
nothing has been taken from Richard Ahiagba.
But nothing has been. My question I want to ask is, Dr. Kinsinyako left his home at Kwadaso, went to Ejisu, went to a particular polling station at Fumesia to give lunch to electoral commission officers. Was he going to do same in other constituencies, or other people had been assigned to other polling stations to do similar things? These are things that we need to establish. Why that particular place?
So that's the other point. Of the 204 polling stations, is it only an isolated, less likely to be repeated incident, or it happened across all of them?
Anyway.
Yes, because that's the only place with the camera that we saw things.
Richard Ahiagba speaks for the NPP.
Yes.
Right? He's their mouthpiece. This is what he said on behalf of his party. On X. Dr. Kingsley Nyako's generosity today exemplifies the kindness and compassion inherent in being a good fellow citizen. While his approach may differ from what many of us would have chosen, that's a very important sentence, it seems he acted from a place of genuine conviction. I know Dr. Kingsley Nyako. He is a good Ghanaian and a disciplined member of the New Patriotic Party. Such is not our way.
Which is the such?
And I want to know. He meant no harm, merely to express his usual generosity towards the two. The NPP is victorious and we end it. Kukrudu, kukrudu, kukrudu. We move. And then there's a bunch of hashtags underneath it, including Joy News.
In all fairness, I don't take this comment serious. What I take serious is the action that I expect the police to do.
The problem is that we don't take these things seriously because we identify it for the drivel it is and throw it aside. But the problem is that these people are telling us who they are.
Yes, but I don't care about what he says. What I care about is what the police is doing.
Who they are, and there is a bigger election coming up.
But the question, what the police angle in all of this? I'm here to hear the police speak to this matter. Official statement.
The things that happen
giving us indication of what exactly they want to do.
The number of statements that they had issued by the next morning. Yeah. But we have not heard anything from the police on this matter. The man, the member of parliament, was boldly saying the IGP wants thinks that there's something wrong with this. She should invite him. Nothing of that sort has happened. And in fact, the EC says they have actually referred the matter to the police. We have not heard from the police. We know the police have picked up even videos and other things on the internet and acted on it in times past. Assuming they were not there, or the gentleman was standing at the back there, did not see anything. The expectation is that IGP Dampare and his team would have acted by now, or issued a statement in lieu of acting immediately. But we have not seen anything. That is worrying to me. That is extremely worrying to me. It's as if we are treating this matter as well, like the way it's been said in other, but it's not a big deal. But it is a big deal. And it is a very shameful practice that when these videos spread all over the place and the kind of conversation that surrounds it, it doesn't tell a good story about this republic, at least not even on the criminal part.
Ray, you see, after this, and look, the EC has only itself to blame for all of the suspicion it calls onto itself. This is an opportunity they should have taken to completely distance themselves from any irregularity. It's not about illegality. It's about irregularity. As the Electoral Commission, as the referee, you should be swift and decisive that this is wrong. The police must step in. You don't come and give us a story, because that's what they did. They told us a story. Once upon a time, somebody came to give two people lunch. We don't know the name of the person who came to give the lunch. We don't know what was in the envelope that was meant to be used for lunch. All we know is that a person put an envelope on a table for lunch. This sort of weird vagueness, attempting to create as many holes in the narrative so that whoever must escape can escape. Why would the EC be interested in putting itself in such a position? Why? And one of their most senior officers had just left the location when this happened. Do they not understand? Do they not understand how we must see them? How important it is for a nation's peace, for us to see them as completely above influence and reproach.
Especially when you are just dismissed claims that you were acting in tandem with others to rig the election.
Thank you. I mean, how tone deaf must you be? It's time for the BBC News, and it's brought to us by Fidelity Bank, believe with us, and Old Mutual, 10 years of greatness in Ghana, here for a lifetime.
It's Hard Talk. This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Coming up after the news on the BBC World Service, it's Hard Talk with me, Stephen Sacker. Where does Israel's military assault on Gaza go from here? The signals are mixed. Diplomatic efforts to broker a ceasefire have intensified, as have IDF preparations for a big push into Rafah, where more than 1 million displaced Palestinians are sheltering. No matter what happens next, there is still no sign of a plan for what happens when the fighting, the death and the destruction do finally end. My guest is Ami Ayalon, former chief of Israel's Shin Bet security agency, now a fierce critic of the Netanyahu government.
The war against terror is a war against an idea, and there is no way to destroy or to defeat an idea by the use of military power.
That's Ami Ayalon on Hard Talk after the news.
Hello, I'm Eileen McHugh with the BBC News. A number of students have been arrested at Columbia University in New York after hundreds of police took part in a raid to disperse pro-Palestinian protesters. The detained demonstrators want the university to cut ties with Israel. They had taken over a campus building and refused to leave. Our correspondent John Sudworth was there.
To cheers, the arrested Columbia students were driven away in buses, their hands zip-tied behind their backs. The police had moved in force, long lines in riot gear filing up a ladder into a second-floor window of the administrative building occupied by the students less than 24 hours earlier. They also took apart the encampment at the centre of the campus, which for the past few weeks has become the focal point of protests that have spread to dozens of US universities, with the total number of arrests nationwide now at more than 1,000.
America's top diplomat is in Israel, where he'll continue efforts to secure a ceasefire in Gaza. Antony Blinken will meet senior leaders, including the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. On Tuesday, Mr. Netanyahu said an offensive against Hamas in Rafah would go ahead, regardless of whether there's a truce. From Jerusalem, Yola Nell reports.
Mr. Blinken has said that the US wants to see a new truce to allow hostages to return home in the coming days. And now it's on Hamas to agree to a deal. But there's concern at how the Israeli Prime Minister's latest comments on Rafah could affect deliberations by Hamas leaders who've been demanding a full ceasefire. Washington continues to oppose an Israeli ground offensive against Hamas in the southern Gaza city, which is crowded with displaced Palestinian civilians.
The head of WhatsApp, Will Cathcart, says tens of millions of people are using technical workarounds to secretly access the messaging platform in countries where it's banned, including Iran and North Korea. Mr. Cathcart said he was proud of the way WhatsApp was being used.
You see places that are taking steps to try to block access to WhatsApp and other services. But at the same time, you see citizens in those countries finding creative ways to still access those services. So we take a lot of pride in the fact that we're providing secure private communication that is free from surveillance of authoritarian governments or even censorship from governments that censor communications to people all around the world who otherwise wouldn't have it.
19 people have died in China after a highway collapsed in Guangdong. A section of the road appears to have slid down a hillside. Video footage shows a pile of smouldering cars that had fallen into a larger crater, which opened up following the landslide. It's not yet clear whether heavy rain in southern China in recent weeks led the foundations of the highway to become unstable. 30 people were injured. World News from the BBC. The father of a 7-year-old girl who died while trying to reach Britain last week has said he tried to save her from a crush on the boat. Sarah Al-Hashmi was one of 5 people who died as the inflatable craft set off from a beach in northern France. Her father, Ahmed, said his family had been desperate to avoid deportation to Iraq. The president of Ecuador, Daniel Noboa, has declared a state of emergency in 5 provinces due to a rise in violence. It's the second security decree by Mr. Noboa since he took office in November. Colombia's president says thousands of weapons and 1.6 million bullets have disappeared from 2 military bases. Gustavo Petro said the supplies had been sold to criminal organizations in Colombia and abroad, including Haiti. Our America's regional editor, Leonardo Rocha, now reports.
Mr. Petro blamed a network of corrupt military personnel and civilians who've been operating for many years. Among the missing items are anti-tank missiles, grenades and bulletproof vests. He has promised a full investigation and said his government was planning to check the inventories of other military compounds. Mr. Petro said it was unacceptable that weapons that belong to the armed forces were being used to kill soldiers fighting organized crime and rebel groups.
The Australian government has announced plans to spend more than $600 million on helping people escape domestic violence. The Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, speaking after a meeting with state premiers, he described violence against women as a national crisis. So far, 28 people have been killed. The American author Paul Auster has died at the age of 77. He'd been receiving treatment for lung cancer. Auster's best-known works include the New York Trilogy, The Music of Chance and 4321. He was also known for his screenplays. BBC News.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Wake up, have a great day, yeah, with nourishing cowbell premium milk and cowbell Vita Rich, nourishment for you. There's a cowbell milk for you, for you, for you. Cowbell Vita Rich and cowbell premium.
Introducing the new Cowbell Premium Milk, high in protein, and the new Cowbell Vita Rich, enriched with vitamin B9, both so creamy. Now there's a cowbell for you.
Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hello, Auntie Araba. Hey, Bugger, how are you doing today? I want to buy Pepsodent Cavity Fighter, but I don't have enough money. So what are you going to do? Can you give me the big size? You know, as for me, I'll pay the balance later.
Today, no credit. I haven't sold much this morning. If you don't have enough money for the big size, why don't you try the 120-gram pack?
There's a 120-gram pack? Introducing the new Pepsodent Cavity Fighter in 120-gram pack size. More affordable and convenient. Get yours today from any supermarket near you. Every smile matters. This advert is FDA approved.
When the pain is too much, don't know what else to do. So hunam ya wuya, na wunya wunya. Rapinol, will take the pain away. Rapinol, vema wuya nejai.
Rapinol is what you need. Rapinol will relieve you of all aches and pain in your body. Rheumatic pain, menstrual pain, body pain, toothaches, and other feverish conditions. Rapinol is a quality product from Danex 18 Starwin PLC.
Vema wuya nejai.
If symptoms persist after 48 hours, consult a physician. Not suitable for children below 16 years old, asthmatic, and ulcer patients. This advert is FDA approved.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME Business Card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307 086 370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
If I were to influence them, do you think that I would do it in that policy? When I'm done, I will talk about. But what I want to put on record is that I've not bribed anybody, I've not influenced anybody to vote out to do anything untoward for my candidate.
Also, Domi, splitting and leaving the camp. And personally, as chairman of the party, I'm not comfortable. We should be able to bring them all back to the fold so that come December 7th, there will be no surprises. We should be able to carry the Ejisu seat with ease as against what we are going through this evening.
Kwabena Boateng obtained 27,782 votes. So in view of these results, the one with the highest being declared as the Member of Parliament elect, I have the greatest opportunity to declare Kwabena Boateng as Member of Parliament elect for Ejisu constituency for the 2024 parliamentary by-election.
Your service.
Speaking of Fanifom, the online review is brought to you every day by Zenith Bank in your best interest.
Give me one line before I come to it. And certainly we have great news. The Zenith Fanifom promo.
That's right.
Allah. Yes. It's still on. I'm telling you, it is still on. So from now till May 15, 2024, you visit any Zenith Bank branch to sign up for a free Zenith MasterCard. You have heard it right here. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to get a free Zenith MasterCard. With a Zenith MasterCard, you can pay for your purchases on a POS device, withdraw cash from ATMs, and pay for goods and services online. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up today for your free Zenith MasterCard. For more information, visit zenithbank.com.gh. Terms and conditions apply. Zenith Bank. They will say in your best interest, but when you finish saying that, say
Fanifom. All right, listen, today on the Super Morning Show, we've got a bunch of things we want to talk about. Obviously, Ejisu was on fire. Well, I mean, not literally. There were things going on in Ejisu over the weekend, including, of course, the intrigue around Professor Nyako, who said this.
If I were to influence them, do you think that I would do it in that policy? When I'm done, I will talk about. But what I want to put on record is that I've not bribed anybody, I've not influenced anybody to vote out to do anything untoward for my candidate.
Yep, he insists. Yeah. We'll talk about that. But also, the chieftaincy ministry. Right, this is a ministry that I've got to say, when it was created, I was among those who wondered why. But this ministry, of course, led by
Stephen Asamoah-Boateng.
Yes, indeed, Asabi, has sought to clarify the tradition around who stands for whom, or who salutes whom. Tradition of respect for authority. So I'm looking for the actual quote here in the story. It was done by the Daily Graphic as well as My Joy Online, actually. So let me do the My Joy Online story, which is right here. It says the Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs has justified the recent incident in which President Akufo-Addo and his bodyguard reportedly signaled to some chiefs at a public event to stand up and exchange pleasantries with the president. Okay, so the video is about 12 seconds long, and it shows, president arriving at an event, he and one of his guards gesturing for some chiefs to stand up as he arrives to greet him. And the statement says it is not intended to undermine the dignity of or autonomy of traditional leaders. Rather, it is a recognition of their esteemed role in Ghanaian society by embracing the head of state, thereby showing brotherly love and mutual respect. It is also remembered at all times that the Constitution states that the president shall take precedence over all other persons in Ghana. Indeed, the president is the head of state, head of government, commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, and is therefore regarded as the foremost representative of the nation, both domestically and internationally. And this is the Chieftaincy Ministry's explanation of what we saw in that video.
I think what they really wanted to say is the last part. In conclusion, the Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs reaffirms President Akufo-Addo's commitment to upholding Ghanaian cultural values and fostering harmonious relations with the nation. The tradition of showing respect for authority, including the respect for chiefs, to stand when greeting the president at public events, serves as a testament to Ghana's rich heritage and traditions.
Yeah.
See, I mean, I want to say it nicely. It's a holiday. First and foremost, it was in bad taste. There was no finesse deployed in how it was done. It was almost as if the commander-in-chief was commanding people to respect him.
Indeed.
That respect should, as of natural consequence, come out. You get what I'm trying to say? Of the relevant and importance of state. This should not be number one or any of them. It is the problem most people have. It's not that they were asking people to get up. it could have been done in an extremely wonderful way. Indeed, there's a reason why the president travels with a huge retinue of people, some of them very useless on the ground. They could have been deployed to speak to people nicely for that to happen. For the executive president to be gesturing to people and his gesticulations indicating that, it's almost as if he's commanding the respect out of people. Please. That is not how statecraft is done. And that is why I'm sure they are responding to this. It is not just because there's an unwritten rule in the Republic that people have started all of a sudden disrespecting the president. Wherever he goes, people are seated. Wherever he demands respect, people are actually refusing to comply with that. That's not what's happening in the country. It is the isolated incidents where the executive president himself has commanded people, get up and greet me. How about if they decide I'm not getting up, I want to sleep the rest of the time? See, you do not, and that's why state is an abstract concept. It is the reactions and the engagements in state that makes it a fine one, that builds in people the right for them to have a nation state. And we have come a long way with how we have treated chieftaincy as against the other legitimate authorities of state. So when you are seen basically acting in ways that people might construe as disrespecting their chiefs, see, I've seen a write-up which suggested that some time ago, long time ago, whilst in certain areas of this country, they respected Karachi. In other areas, it is Ohene that they respected more. So, mindful of the nuanced nature of this relationship endures, and we have come from a certain indirect rule system, and we have come from a certain where chiefs even feel that their authority has been undermined or reduced, and sometimes they have to give up power. Even the British monarch had to give up power to survive. So nobody is opposed to chiefs according respect and authority to who it demands. But what is the big deal with the president demanding of the people? So if they said they will not do it, what would have happened? Would we have commanded the armed forces to go and force them to get up on their feet? Is that the kind of state we want now? So it is how it was managed that is poor. And that chieftaincy minister, I'm sure in his bedroom, would admit to the president that now it was done was poor. And that is why we should be able to say that, see, we know how to do statecraft. We are far more advanced in our diplomatic engagements like that. In any case, even if you have the difficulty, you could have actually later on gone to the people and said, this is not how mostly we do things. So next time, let's arrange this thing properly. And I'm saying they are mostly advanced teams who go and they know how these things are done. On all of the incidents that we have seen happening here, people are not impressed with how it appeared the executive leader of the country was basically commanding people to get up. And it didn't happen with one. There's one it happened in Legon or so. The vice chancellor people they say, oh, they are national anthem or so. Get them to get up, get them to get up. That could have equally been done in a much more improved or evolved way. That is the main problem. That the president cannot lose tact. A president cannot behave in ways that's almost like some dictator insisting that things should be done that way. And in any case, see, there are areas that we expect the president to act with toughness, like dealing with corruption. Those are the areas that we expect him to be heavy-handed. But we don't see that happening. So it's almost as if when it comes to maintaining and establishing to people that I am the leader of the country, that is what he does. That is where the difficulty is. And that is what I'm sure the minister wants to say that, no, the president has not lost respect for chiefs. That is why he uses those words that, that's why I'm saying the most important part of the statement is the conclusion. So that is what we should admit to ourselves as a people. That there's diplomacy we have deployed for a very long time.
I have three things to say about it. Only three very quick things. The first one is that I agree with you that it was completely mismanaged. If indeed the president feels some insatiable need to have people stand when he arrives, and that this is a need, a fundamental need that must be met in order for him to do his job, then it should be managed better. People should go ahead, go and interact with the people he's coming to meet, explain to them that our president cannot function unless you stand to greet him. So when he gets here, please do that. Right? It can be done. Plus, who knows? One of those chiefs might have been unwell that day, or perhaps, suffered an injury and unable to stand. And here you were insisting that they must stand because you are the president, because you have arrived. It looked bad. So one, you should plan these things in advance. If this is what you need in order to function, plan it in advance. Let someone else go there. You have a protocol team, an entire team of people who I'm sure we are paying to do nothing. Let some of them go ahead and go and arrange for the bootlicking that you require in order for your job to be done well. Go and let them arrange it in advance. Okay, and just check and make sure that you are not forcing people who can't stand up, not by choice. You're not forcing them to stand and look even worse on screen. The second aspect of it that I want to mention is this. It is actually not accurate for the chieftaincy ministry to insist in any way that that is how it must be done. Because we have seen the president arrive in the presence of other traditional rulers where he didn't insist that they should stand. I mean, we've seen the president arrive at palaces in this country and he walks in and he doesn't ask anybody to stand and nobody stands. In fact, he rather stoops to greet them.
That's true.
We've seen this. We've seen the vice president lie on the floor. He prostrated himself on the floor in the presence of a northern chief. We've seen all this. So when we then see the president ordering chiefs to stand, it just doesn't look right, and there is no way of explaining it away. The last thing I'll say is this, and this is advice to all of us. Anybody who does anything in this world, you don't have to be a president. The minute you find yourself demanding respect, it means you don't have respect. You don't have it. That's why you are demanding it. If you had that respect, you wouldn't have to call for it. So the minute you see yourself demanding, commanding someone to respect you, just go home and understand that you have lost respect. You've lost it. That is all. Today on the Super Morning Show, we've got lots and lots to get through, and we've got quite a lot of time. It's a nice holiday. We can all sit around and talk about the things that matter to us. We'll certainly be hearing from you as well. I asked you earlier, what do you do and why do you do it? Use the hashtag JoySMS.
Joy, 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 sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the Super Morning Show. Yeah, wake up to joy.
You're welcome. And listen, guys. I'm very excited to tell you this. Okay, there's a group that used to do some amazing work in Ghana. They took a break for a while and they're back. Do you know TravelX?
Oh yes, I remember the group. Yeah.
Yes. TravelX. They used to be in charge of all kinds of training for people in the airline business, whether it's flight attendants and all that. And right now it's very difficult to get a job, right? Mm-hmm. In this country, in order to be a flight attendant, you need specific qualifications. And TravelX is back to train people to get those qualifications so that the numerous airlines that are constantly demanding workers can employ you. So if you're at home and looking for a job, listen to me right now. Okay, you can get a career in the airline industry, all right? TravelX Group Limited is giving you the chance to get trained in AITA or ITA, travel and tourism courses, as well as other aviation-related professional courses. Now, the models will equip you for diverse corporate fields as well. Now, training periods are 6 months for most courses, and the class schedules are very flexible. So you can either do the 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. sessions, those are the morning sessions, or the 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. sessions for those of you who are doing other jobs at the moment. Now, there are payment plans as well for your fees, and you get an internationally recognized certificate, a diploma, at the end of your training. Okay, the TravelX Group is celebrating 32 years and they're offering amazing discounts. So listen, get in on it. Go visit their new office. It's at the Cargo Door Airport, just behind the KLM office, right? Between KLM and the post office at the airport. You can send an email to travelxgrouplimited@gmail.com or call them on 024 656 7898. You can also try 0208 139 985 or 0266 888 000. Listen, this could be the lifeline that changes your career.
It's actually important that you note that back to a businessman, trader, and parents sending money to loved ones and business partners, thanks to the Access Bank and PAPS partnership. You can now send money across border hassle-free. That you can send money to pay for your goods and services, make business transactions, and also cover school fees across Africa without worrying about foreign exchange losses or delays. Is straightforward, secure, and keeps your mind at ease. Benefit from instant payments across Nigeria, Liberia, Gambia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone with zero foreign exchange hassle. When you send money in cedis, it will be received in any other currency by the recipient. For more information, visit the website of Access Bank, which is ghana.accessbankplc.com, or call our toll-free on 0800 004400. For all your cross-border payments, visit any of our branches and PAPS it with Access Bank. Access Bank, more than banking.
Now, after a sound sleep, as the day breaks into a busy morning, you need something to get you going. Introducing the new Morning Break Biscuits from Nutri-Snacks. The morning biscuit that is a great combination of wholeness and taste. Indulge in their unique blends of oats, fiber, grains with a crispy bite and oh so tasty flavor. Carefully crafted to invigorate your mornings. It's unbelievably affordable at 1 Ghana cedi. Have a great start to your mornings with the new Morning Break Biscuits from Nutri-Snacks. This advert is FDA approved.
Now, that's an interesting development you should do, because you yourself, you like morning things, right?
Papa.
You like
call me the morning man.
Yeah, you like chewing things too in the morning.
Yes.
You like sweet things too. Oh, could you answer that?
Raymond, proceed.
Oh, you're afraid I will venture.
You have already said too much.
Okay, now it's difficult to keep good news to yourself, especially when it can transform your life and those close to you. SG Ghana went low on interest rates last year, and this year they are even going lower. Even lower. Yes, Yatusu Bion. Are you an SG Ghana customer, which I'm hoping to become soon, on the Controller and Accountant General's payroll? Then get the money you need to turn your dreams into a reality. Visit any SG Ghana branch near you and speak to our dedicated staff about the amazing Yatusu Bion loans available today. You can also call 0302-214-314 for more details. Offer runs to the 7th day of June 2024. Terms and conditions apply. SG Ghana, the future is you.
Now, every time we eat, food and sugars get trapped between our teeth. It can lead to gum disease and, in some cases, foul breath. Now, you need to brush your teeth twice a day with Pepsodent Cavity Fighter, so your teeth gets the protection it needs and leaves you with 10 times stronger teeth. Pepsodent Cavity Fighter is fortified with pro-fluoride and microcalcium ingredients, sealing tiny and invisible holes in your teeth, which prevents cavities, keeps your teeth strong, and your mouth healthy. It comes in 175-gram big family pack, 120-gram Ejakwa pack, 65-gram and 12-gram sachets, and you can always get what you can afford at any time. Don't just use toothpaste that brushes your teeth. Use Pepsodent that protects your teeth. And remember to do it twice. Okay, in the morning and before you go to bed. Pepsodent has educated Ghanaians on this for 25 years. They are recommended by the Ghana Dental Association, and you get the chance to talk to a dentist for free when you call 0800-161-000. It's toll free. You can get Pepsodent at any shop near you. Call their customer care center on another toll free number, 0800-2030. Pepsodent. Every smile matters.
Now we know that a poorly maintained car engine can age faster. That is why we offer specially formulated quartz engine oil with age resistance technology. It's a breakthrough innovation that ensures optimal performance for your engine and improves protection against mechanical wear by up to 74%, even under extreme temperatures and pressure. Choosing quartz from Total Energies is choosing the engine oil that keeps your engine running efficiently and effectively. Quartz. Keep your engine younger for longer. Younger for longer. Younger.
There's always an echo.
Yes, for longer.
All right, don't forget to go to kingdomstoreonline.com to pick up your best stationery essentials for your office. equipment, and furniture. Now, of course, they will deliver to your home or office in very good time. You can pay via Momo on their website, whatever network you belong to. And of course, they'll deliver for free if you're in Accra or Tema. Terms and conditions do apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. All right, let's kick it into gear. Some messages, and then we'll bring you all the birthdays. And are the sports guys coming? Maybe.
Life is a stage, and we're all players, playing the supporting role.
The title of my poem is
Playing with rhythm. Playing the lead. Playing to win. Playing with gusto. Playing for the sheer thrill until the curtain falls. Because every journey begins with play. Kickstart yours with MTN. So, what are we doing today? MTN.
Imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right, we are not just offering loans, we are offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of the following phone lines: 050-153-5789, 050-153-5790, 0244-674154. Let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Wake up, have a great day, yeah, with nourishing cowbell premium milk and cowbell Vita Rich, nourishment for you. There's a cowbell milk for you, for you, for you. Cowbell Vita Rich and cowbell premium.
Introducing the new Cowbell Premium Milk, high in protein, and the new Cowbell Vita-Rich, enriched with vitamin B9, both so creamy. Now there's a Cowbell for you.
Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
This advert is FDA approved.
You worked hard for your money, and DSTV gives you a whole lot more for a lot less than you think. Instead of one takeout dinner, how about treating the family to a whole month of the best entertainment with DSTV? From thrilling sports, blockbusters, captivating series, to entertaining kid shows, we have it all.
Totally awesome.
And with DSTV Stream, you can watch on the go.
I'm here.
Plus, you can choose a package to suit your pocket. There's a whole lot more to enjoy for a lot less than you think with DSTV.
Alrighty then. So, birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by
MTN. Everywhere you go.
Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner. All right, now I have a couple of birthdays here, even though it's a holiday and few people celebrating their birthdays. Let's get straight to
Mama
them.
V sent me one first. She's insisting I deliver. Anyway, this one says, happy birthday to a super special woman, wife and mother, Mrs. Jennifer Techi Esquire. And from your husband, Dr. Kenneth Techi, head of the gastro department at Kolebu Teaching Hospital, the children, and your little sister, Mama V. Okay, yeah. Have a blast today, Auntie Jennifer. Yeah.
That's lovely, isn't
it? Yeah. If Mama V is 65, Auntie Jennifer.
All right, I have a few here. This one says, a special happy birthday first to my senior brother, Prophet Selom Adum, and to my nephew, Seiram Anenu, who is 13 years old today. May the Almighty bless them. And there you go. So By the way, let me say a very quick good morning to my friends at Travelex.
Are you done with your birthday?
Yes. This is just a hello and good morning to my friends at Travelex, particularly Mr. George Insia Achampong. And he's, of course, one of the big bosses there, the CEO. And he is extending his holiday greetings to all of you. He says, Happy Workers' Day to all Ghanaians.
Oh, okay. Boss, we take him, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Today is the birthday of my friend Jeffrey in Cancer. Yes, enjoy your day, Jeff. Yeah.
How is he your friend?
Oh, Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Oh, we go way back. Yeah, he speaks English with the race people. They are kind. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's a raceologist. All right. Happy birthday to Mamaga May Queen Maunam, Salvation Edinam Amediku, Florence Osei Kwesi and Adanse Pipim. Wow, that's a nice name. Joseph Gura. That's my mate from primary school, Joseph Gura. Kweku Abeku and Akwesi Abaye. Happy birthday to all of them. All right, shall we roll on?
Yes. And Jeffrey's wife, Harmony, was also my mate from, was it primary or Jesus? I don't remember. Yes, yeah.
Back in the day.
Yes, I put it in proper context. Are you happy now?
That's right. So when you were in primary school, internet had been invented, Meboa?
Not at all. I mean,
sure?
We are talking about the early 20s. I'm just putting in context.
The internet had been invented.
Early 20s.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Early 20s?
Of course.
What were they sending by the internet?
Hey, Raymond. Me?
Anyway, in my hometown, there was no internet.
In the 90s, I was sending emails.
I'm talking about early 20s. You are talking about 90s.
Early 20s, saying.
Yes.
So that's 2000.
No. Oh, I meant 1920s. Oh, how did I say early 20s? I mean, clearly, this was a confusion of the mind.
Very clear.
Yeah. This is how you distinguish bribery from attempt to do favors.
All right. Well, normally at this point, the Joy Sports Center will be brought to you by
MTN.
Everywhere you go, Standard Chartered Bank.
Here for good.
DSTV, it's your moment. And Cowbell Premium Milk. Cowbell.
A creamy goodness.
Hey, Raymond, this is your voice there.
Oh, you don't like it?
Don't sing in public.
No. I used to have a very wonderful voice.
Until,
domestic debt exchange happened.
And then you were born.
It has depreciated my voice quality too,
if you insist.
And now let me bring you some wonderful news from the MTN. And could you answer? You are with me on this, right? For some of us, my phone, it is SIMless. It has no slot for SIM slot, right? But I can put on 8 different SIMs into my phone.
Powerful.
But carry multiple phones like Samuel Dami around can be such a chore. I mean, it's unsightly. A bulge in your pocket, the extra
lifestyle.
weight in your. Have you seen Samuel Dami's man purse?
That drug dealing lifestyle.
Yes. You just set yourself up for people to attack you for no reason, even if you are poor. Now, the stress of switching from one phone to the other to pick calls is also problematic. Now, imagine being able to switch between different numbers on the same phone easily and seamlessly. Guess what? You can go seamless with MTN eSIM and enjoy the convenience of connecting multiple phone numbers to one single phone or device. To check if your device is compatible, you just need to dial *#06# *#06#. Once you receive an EID number, it means your phone or device is compatible. I wanted to say that, somebody that I know, some big man be that I know, they had to force him to leave. In fact, iPhone had to actually deactivate the OS on, is it iPhone 6 or 5? Before he left that department.
He moved.
Yes. I know him. That kind of phone is not allowed, right? So it is the right kind of phone. So if you check, you see whether it's compatible. Simply download my MTN app today to request your MTN eSIM and enjoy the sweet, seamless life everywhere you go. Let me say a very good morning to Francis Fifi Kumsen. Yeah, I like him. Oh, I like him very, very, very much. Oh, Bossu.
Whatever you are trying to say.
Enjoy your holiday.
All right. Well, listen, imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. I mean, just picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn your dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Their renewable energy loans come at very low rates. Yeah, they're not just offering loans, they're offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So, if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give them a shout on any of these phone lines: 050-153-5789 or 050-153-5790, or you could try 0244 674-154. Let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dream shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered Bank, here for good.
Now, Cowbell thinks about you. Yes, you. And today I come bearing good news because Cowbell is offering continuous nourishment that's creamy and tasty. It comes in 2 new variants. There's the Cowbell Premium and Cowbell Vita Rich. Today I'll tell you about the Cowbell Premium first. It's a nutritious milk containing essential minerals and vitamins including vitamin A, B9, C, D, E, and K. And K, vitamin K, is not the same as potassium K. This is what Frenchio kept on saying in his life, but I mean, clearly, it is a symptom of poor scientific education. In addition, yes. Cowbell Premium is unique in many ways, and mainly because of its rich, creamy taste and 23.6% protein content. That's one thing you should take into consideration too. It offers more in its single-serve pack at 26 grams, and it's also available in 360 and also 400 grams. In search of an accompaniment to complement your beverage or porridge with that rich, tasty, creamy taste, well, and value for money too, Cowbell Premium is an option that you should be considering, and I recommend it to you, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned to hear about our additional exciting offer, which is the Cowbell Vita Rich later on. Ghana, there's a Cowbell for you. Cowbell are creamy goodness. Woohoo! Of course, this advert is FDA approved.
That's right. Okay, now normally at this time, 8 o'clock, we would bring you the Joy Business Minute. Thanks to Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG, we stand with you. Anointed Electricals, The Generator Experts, and Waika Capital, together towards tomorrow.
Now, Waika Capital is a multinational fund management company regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission. Waika Capital, with experience in fund management and investment banking, has over the years helped its customers to thrive by enabling them to achieve their lifetime financial goals. Now, Waika Capital invests funds in ways that create a positive future for its customers, their families, and businesses, and offers corporate finance and advisory. In these ways, Waika Capital helps its customers to create their best life. You too, yes, you too can also create your best life. Just speak to Waika Capital today on these numbers: 0501 577 546 or 0501 577 547. Locate their office on the 4th floor, Gulf House, opposite the Ghana Standards Authority here in Accra, and visit the website for more details. That's wikarecapital.com for more information and further details, better particulars if you need them. Waika Capital, together towards tomorrow.
All right, the Super Morning Show continues. And look, we were asking you earlier, what do you do and why do you do it? We want you to send your messages through to 055 1111 997, or you can post on X using the hashtag JoySMS. What do you do and why do you do it? Raymond, what do you do and why do you do it?
Under capitalism, I am compelled to sell my labor to subsist. So basically, I'm a wage slave. And I do it because under capitalism, I am compelled to sell my labor to subsist. Indeed, Kojo, if you would give me a minute to explain why in his very famous book, The Protestant Ethic and the Spirit of Capitalism, Karl Marx.
Oh my God.
What is in dispute here? Okay, we'll come back to it.
Hey, now man,
Yes,
all I asked was, what do you do and why do you do it? You could have been a carpenter. You could have been a doctor. You could have been a Catholic priest. But you decided to be a journalist.
Or an MP who actually does
You
favors
could have been
to
a very
EC officials.
kind MP, lunch serving MP.
Yeah.
So why do you do what you do?
Do you want me to repeat the answer?
No. Why are you a journalist?
The answer stands for itself.
Instead of any other job.
Under capitalism.
But you could have been.
I am compelled.
You could have been a carpenter.
That is
capitalism.
Yes.
You could have been a mechanic under capitalism. So why did you choose to be a journalist under capitalism?
I did not choose.
Who chose for you?
The hustle chose me. I didn't choose the hustle.
It's hard though. It's difficult too. Anyway, today we want to hear from Ghanaians who have a reason for their chosen careers. Raymond Nakwa does things without reason.
You are
wake up
rejecting my
morning.
reason.
You wake up every morning and come to work with no reason.
I am a man of the masses. So if the masses insist that I be, who am I to say I'm not going to be? To be or not to be?
Go and drink tea. Social media messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa. GTP, Lifestyled, Mala2 from Ernest Chemist, Mala2, power over malaria. And Rapinol, when the pain is too much to bear, grab Rapinol from Danex Ayrton PLC. Rapinol, the rapid pain reliever.
Now we know that fraudsters are on the loose again, and this time around I'm identifying that these fraudsters, they have a temper problem. Now, luring bank customers via phone calls, SMS or emails and defrauding them. They always claim to be bank staff who are assisting you in your banking transactions. They usually sound so genuine that you could easily fall prey by giving out vital information on your bank account, debit or credit card, based on which they will defraud you. To stay safe, customers are advised never to share password, PIN, OTP, CVV, 16-digit card number, or any other personal information with anyone, whether remotely or face-to-face. It does not matter how convincing, genuine, or professional the person may sound, or the message may seem. Avoid any emails or text messages that request you to click a link. That's absolutely important. And make sure you hang up on any caller, that will not be rude though, who starts asking you for your personal card or bank account details. Report any suspicious SMS, email, or phone call to the EcoBank Contact Center and delete such messages at once. Always verify third-party apps and websites before using your bank card for transactions. Call EcoBank toll free on this number particularly 0800 0800 003225. The number again 0800 003225 when you are in doubt or you feel insecure.
All right. Well, so Karl Marx said what?
In The Protestant Ethic and the Spirit of Capitalism, Marx explores how religious Protestantism was used to exploit workers. In that case, they were told that they were working for God. And so serving their white predominantly master was serving God. So they were made to work very hard in hopes that they are likely to go to heaven through that industry. That is the explanation from The Protestant Ethic and the Spirit of Capitalism. That's what built the working population to be. But in a normal, proper, evolved system, people give off their very best because they are building a proper system for everybody. So they end up beneficiaries.
So to be clear, you work because you want to go to heaven.
Yes, you see the point, oh.
Let's go and find some tea to drink. We'll be back.
Baby, you know that I'm in a choco. Baby, you know that I'm in a choco.
is Latex Foam, your partner for life, and Equity Health Insurance, here for you.
I have a shout out.
Shout it out.
Okay, yeah, to all those who attended the feast of Samuel, why is he looking at me like he doesn't understand? Oh, you're not.
Sammy, we can't hear you when
I'm
you talk
talking about the feast of Saint Joseph the Worker. Yes, yes. As cried the king this morning. If you attended the mass, God bless you. Some of us joined online. God bless us too. Yes.
Which Saint Joseph is that?
No, the feast of Saint Joseph the Worker.
Yes, I want to know, is it Saint Joseph from the Bible or some saint who was sainted after the Bible?
No, I don't know why Kojo Samuel Dam is worried. Kojo, I am very okay with your question, and I know that it's not everything that everybody would know. So sometimes these questions, even though you're a former Christian, will be also
Me, I'm
allowed.
a former Christian.
Yes, you left the church.
And while I'm asking the question, while he's talking plenty, he's googling Saint Joseph the Worker.
No, not at all. I'm talking about Saint Joseph the Worker.
Yes.
Yeah, Saint Joseph the Worker. Are you aware?
Which Joseph? The Egypt Joseph or
Joseph in the Bible? Is a worker.
Or Mary's husband Joseph?
Yes, he's not a worker.
Which one?
Which work was he not doing?
Which one are you referring to?
Mary's husband. Is he not a worker?
That's the Saint Joseph the Worker.
Yes. You know he was a carpenter, right?
Yeah, we know more of Jesus' carpentry than Joseph's.
Which furniture did Jesus produce?
Hey, how do you know?
I see you are saying you know more of his work than
we know more of his carpentry than
yes. Hey, today is the feast of Saint Joseph the Worker.
Which Saint Joseph? Mary's husband or Joseph, Prime Minister of Egypt? Which one?
No, I'm talking about Saint Joseph the Worker.
Okay. Which one?
Which is Mary's husband?
All right, listen, speaking of workers and those who wish to be workers, the minority is calling for ministers designate to refrain from assuming the role of representatives of the president, urging the chief of staff to revoke any unauthorized appointments of minister designates as presidential representatives. So are they already doing that?
Oh yeah, some of them, the way they are doing that thing, they are visiting departments under them.
Yes, Dr. Okoboy was conducting inspections at health facilities.
Yes.
Purportedly in his capacity as the president's representative, according to this story on citynewsroom.com. I
mean, I thought they were giving standing ministers for the various units. But he has to familiarize himself with the sector ahead of official deployment. So that's what they say they are doing.
Anyway, that is with
if you don't want to make us official, we will officialize ourselves. Okay, well, let me bring you some news you should know about, right, from Telecel. So you're about to have the word at your fingertips because the wait is finally over. Telecel is here. Now you have everything and absolutely everything you want and need. Quick and reliable communication. Stress-free money transactions via Telecel Cash. Transforming your big business ideas into success stories with Telecel Business and more. Connect with Telecel and enjoy a world of endless possibilities because with Telecel, there's no limit to connections. Telecel, connecting energies.
Now, are you dreaming of the perfect sofa to upgrade to this year? Your dream sofa is now a reality at Latex Foam, introducing their sensational V sofa range where comfort meets style at prices that'll make your heart skip a beat. Hop into any Latex Foam showroom across the country and dive into a world of colors and choices, from the sleek L-shaped V sofa at just 3,100 Ghana cedis to the complete V sofa set from an unbeatable 6,500 Ghana cedis. You have the opportunity to elevate your living space with Latex Foam, your forever partner in comfort and luxury. Hurry, your perfect sofa awaits. Latex Foam, your partner for life.
Now, the good news on your health status, in today's competitive business landscape, a healthy workforce is the foundation of success.
True story.
It is the workforce, and that's the most important part. A healthy workforce is the foundation of success because you are celebrating workers today. That's why we have designed our corporate health plans to empower your employees and enhance your organization's performance. And we are talking here about the Equity Corporate Health Plan. With Equity Health Insurance, you are not just investing in insurance. Even the name is good. Equity, equality, justice for all. I love it. With Equity Health Insurance, you're not just investing in insurance. You are investing in the future of your company. Their plans are tailored to meet the unique needs of your employees, providing comprehensive coverage and incomparable benefits. our commitment goes beyond paperwork and premiums, which is what others are interested in. At Equity Health Insurance, we stay with you all the way throughout life, and is the vagaries of life, the up and downs, the highs and lows, the downs and ups. Anyway, call us on 0501 515 124 or 0506 607 910, and let us serve you better. Equity Health Insurance, here for you.
I like that. All right, listen, there's so much more coming up on the show, including you. You are coming up on our show because we want to know what you do and why you do it. We'll be opening the phone lines and reading some of your tweets and texts as well. So get poised for that. It's a special Workers' Day edition of the Super Morning Show, and we're back with more after these.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Across Africa, a new era has begun. Shifting our focus to a new horizon, connecting us with one purpose: to create and share opportunities to grow. We are making a brighter tomorrow, built by our dreams and our energy. Across our continent, across the world, we are creating a better way to a better future. A Pan-African future. Together. EcoBank. A better way, a better Africa.
Since 1966, we have defined our fashion identity with pride. Our style stems from our pride in the country of our birth and in the diverse symbols that unite us as Ghanaians. From these symbols come the new GTP New Style Collection, created to celebrate our identity as Ghanaians. Me free Ghana, I wear GTP. I am made in Ghana. Get the GTP Ghana Month collection, available at all accredited GTP dealers nationwide, the GTP retail store in Osu, or online at shop.gtpfashion.com. Check the authenticity of any GTP fabric you purchase by matching the code on the edge of the fabric with the code on the label. GTP. Life. Style.
I send them, you get them. I get them, I send them.
I get them.
I pay them.
Telecel cash. I get them. I pick them. Telecel cash.
You get them.
I send them. Telecel cash.
I send them. You get them.
Telecel cash.
I get them.
I buy them. I take them.
I pay them. I send them.
Telecel cash. Telecel cash.
Experience the ultimate convenience of sending money on Telecel Cash. Sending money from Telecel Cash to Telecel Cash is free. You can also make payments to merchants on all networks. Enjoy best value and total security with Telecel Cash.
Telecel. Connecting energies.
Insurance Today is a public education service by Enterprise Insurance. Ensure you speak with your insurance broker or agent before making any insurance decisions.
It's a lovely day. Welcome. I'm Baba Taylor. Let's talk about one more Enterprise Motor Insurance product, the Enhanced Motor Third Party, or you can call it the Third Party Amplified Motor Policy. This product is more loaded as it goes further to cover policyholders in 3 specific areas: the vehicle's windscreen, side mirrors, and minor scratches. Ordinarily, the basic third-party motor only, or third-party fire and theft policy, compensates someone else to whom you caused the damage or injury in an accident. You as a policyholder bears the cost for your own vehicle's repairs. Only a comprehensive cover protects you against liabilities for both another party and yourself. Now, what the Enterprise Third-Party Amplified Motor Policy does is to give you a few of the benefits that comprehensive insurance policyholders enjoy. So, with a third-party amplified motor policy, you, the policyholder, and not a third party, is the beneficiary of the cover for damage to your vehicle's windscreen, side mirrors, and minor scratches. In effect, when as a third-party amplified policyholder, you get in an accident and cause damage to another person's vehicle and to your own vehicle's windscreen or side mirrors, Enterprise Insurance will cover the cost of the damage, not only for the other person's vehicle, but also for damage to your windscreen or side mirrors, or for minor scratches up to the limit in the cover. It's almost like having a comprehensive cover. Talk to us or your broker or agent for more information. Email us at insurancetoday@myenterprisegroup.io or WhatsApp us at 0548 231149.
Enterprise, your advantage. Waikari Capital. We are a multinational fund management company regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission. Our aim is to help our customers thrive by enabling them to achieve their lifetime financial goals while investing their funds in ways that create a positive future for them, their families, and their businesses. In this way, we help them to create the best life. Speak to us today. Call us on 050-157-7546 or 050-157-7547. Visit www.waikaricapital.com. Waikari Capital. Together towards tomorrow.
Okedian pon Yankupon. Wow boss robo adie che adie. Otumfo osei tutu. Nana wunti asante ansai antete. Udi asante man nkoso ababiom. Ghana Post and Ghana buying at the commemorative stamp. Otumfo animunyam. Eye otumfo fro abenya. Enfie edio nunum afashe ho abeni. Eti ya ton safra asante and Ghana menyina. Aya 4th May. Otumfo osei tutu the 2nd Jubilee Hall. Menshia Nayampa Asante in the 25th anniversary commemorative stamp yi ho ntoma. Oman panyi na bedi akire any communications minister susu bebedi. Na dan wanyu mene no so no Asante manra abetena dwam na Ghana Post abedda dwumadie yi mpompo so a eye stamp no edi. Na wo masukufo kwan ama wakire ese afa Asante hene na edi akire no yakopa stamp yi ho ntoma ewo amanone. Abofo waso Ghana Post asene wasa dwumadie yi ho ne GCB Bank, Ghana Gas, and Gold Ghana Limited.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is
of Black Sheriff.
Some are nice.
Some are nice, but all of them are piercing. All of them are piercing. He has this vocal performance that is just it evokes emotion. It's a very special talent, and that's why globally he's recognized as one of the big emerging talents. Yeah, Black Rasta. Big ups to him.
Yeah,
and,
big
and
ups
to
to
all
him.
who work in the musical industry. There's some very hard workers in this sector, and it's come a long way from the times when distribution was done on wheelbarrows. Cassettes were sold by people like, Osei Kwame Despite at Circle, to the point where now we have digital distribution and people sitting, for hours in front of their computers, creating platforms for us to all enjoy music on. And, the artists themselves, spending hours in the creative space of the studio, making their products so that you and I can have things to,
Are they getting their
enjoy.
worth in the industry?
In Ghana,
I mean, mindful of my ideological inclination, I am mostly interested in whether people are getting their worth for the creativity, the production that they produce. Are they getting the part that they deserve? Are they getting what their sweat's supposed to produce? Because not getting your wages as a wage slave is difficult. It's dangerous. In fact, it's the basic thing that you should be guaranteed. So you should get your part in the production so that you have reason to continue the production, or else people will start having difficulties with the process. They will feel that they are being cheated, they are not contributing properly, and it will not reflect in their lives. And by getting their worth, there's a conversation in this country that some time ago we said we should not give people just minimum wage, just give them a living wage. Because if your minimum wage does not guarantee that they can feed themselves and their families, you are doing absolutely nothing.
And there's a very interesting perception. We have a certain view that it is only jobs for which you must go to school for a long time that should be paid well.
Is that still the case?
Oh no, I think it's generally the perception.
Oh really?
Right? So people still think that jobs like entertainer, right, or entrepreneur, that if you are rewarded well for those, then it's luck, right? Not as a result of how productive you were, or how creative you were, but it's just luck. It's pot luck, okay? So people don't actually aim for these professions. They don't gear themselves towards it because they think that it's not your success is not a factor of how hard you work. And also
because of that thinking
and some people actually think that there are jobs that anyone could do, that just anyone could do. It doesn't require ability or skill or talent, that just anyone could do it. And sometimes jobs in the entertainment sector are seen in that way, as if just anyone could do it. They don't understand that those are actually some of the most unique people in the world, people who can entertain effectively, because there are many people who are terrible singers. There are many people who are horrible actors. There are many comedians who are just not funny. But the few who are able to rise to the top, they do it because of the abundance of skill, talent, and hard work.
Interestingly, the legal profession, which has its origins in ancient Greece and Rome, although in Greece, do you know that it was forbidden to take payment for pleading the cause of another?
Imagine that.
Yes, the rule was widely flouted. Even in England, see how the training started, apprenticeship. I'm sure some people would have opposed how it's actually being done currently. That people selected for basic skills and competencies in some areas would have to now develop and learn under another person. And it is the same apprenticeship that if we said, for example, training in other areas should be by apprenticeship alone, it would have caused massive uproar in some sections. I think we get it wrong. People contribute to the development of a country. And I've said this here before. When that gentleman was asked, what is your contribution as a cleaner at NASA? He said, I'm helping put a man on the moon.
Love it.
That is instructive.
Yes.
Because the person sees the job as contributing to the bigger goal. And if the employers also see that job as contributing to the bigger goal, they would remunerate it properly.
Precisely.
The packages around it will be remunerated properly. This it's almost colonial in mentality. That because you remember, sometime in England, they separated profession from vocation. And the key expression was that something you did just to get by. or pastime was the vocation. So there's a very old, for tax purposes, an indication that a filmmaker is not a professional.
Yes.
But some others are professionals. And if you see the distinctions that they give to, some people are very angry today.
Yeah.
The way their profession that they consider profession today was described some time ago.
Indeed.
So we should have the end in mind, that everybody, no matter which small corner they find themselves, are contributing to the bigger goal of achieving the aims of state. And for my case, ultimately, contributing to a process that leads you to heaven.
Yeah.
So if you know that what you are doing today, be you a DJ who is selecting godly songs to take you to heaven, or be you also a doctor who is making sure that you help people.
Yeah, made Ubete laugh.
Yeah, he disagreed with mine. Yeah, he fundamentally disagreed with my theory. Yes, but I mean, I'm saying so. Wherever you find yourself, if you feel that your job is actually helping you attain,
talking, he will drop Tonga the rhyme with
if he believes that is taking him closer to heaven, well, we might entertain. But that is it. It is a cake. It is quite frankly nonsensical to look down upon a certain profession merely because you think that your own has a different outlook.
Indeed.
And sometimes if you look at them today, humble yourself, okay? They are YouTubers who may not have your degree,
but are making millions
than you and your director in your office.
Precisely.
Your entire board
put together.
Yes. So take your time. I mean, listen, I'm not saying that if the job, and I'm not saying doing anything to get by should necessarily be praised as extraordinary work, but all forms of decent work.
All forms of effort,
and
hard work.
Let's not get it wrong.
Talent, skill.
Let the people who collect your garbage go on break or strike for a year and see how, and the entire city will be engulfed in filth. The cholera that we will suffer and the numbers that will die as a result. Let's not get it wrong. So it's not only the health professional that is important.
Absolutely.
Even though sometimes we use terms, capitalist terms like market premium and other things to evaluate systems and make it look like others are more preferred over the other.
Yes.
I mean, we know in the Republic of Ghana, there are some professors who are, I don't want to say incompetent at doing certain things.
They are passengers in the university. Let's be clear.
I mean,
there are some professors who are
and
passengers.
I'm not dismissing academic work.
No, they've worked hard to become professors.
Yes.
But are they solving more problems than the guy who clears your garbage?
Yeah. Because if it's you, what will be your most important need at any point in time? Now, I'm saying this thing because the tendency for some people to feel that merely because they are in certain professions, and sometimes they are wage slaves like you and I, and yet a wage slave with a privileged, with a chip on the shoulder.
That's why I wanted us to have this conversation, because today I want us to hear the motivation behind the things people do. Because sometimes that is what you need to hear to understand the value of what they are doing.
Yeah.
When you hear why they are doing it, you respect them for it. And that's why today I want us to all stand up and represent our professions, our chosen careers, our chosen hustles. I want you to tell us what you do and why you do it. What problem you are seeking to solve in society? What motivated you to put yourself forward as a solution to that problem? What it is about the job that you do that fulfills you, so that when you get home and you are tired and you are soaking your feet in hot water, you feel fulfilled that you've played your role here on this earth. What do you do and why do you do it?
And this is why I say sometimes to very privileged people too, there are some people that their entire life they've had the privilege of coming from riches and also getting privileges and going to certain schools which guaranteed them university placement. And when they came out of school with other people, they were guaranteed jobs, merely because their parents knew somebody or could connect with some people. I'm not fighting your privilege today, but that is not a strictly speaking meritocratic system to demand that you come and be holding up your body and your chest in ways as if you contributed solely and you created yourself through the systems that you produce for yourself. That's why there's a certain need, if you appreciate how we connect with other people, to be humble and engage, to be humble and understand, to be humble so that you are not seen, so you're not portraying yourself as if you are the brightest of the people on earth. And so that's why you got it there. It is Nana Professor S.K.B. Hassan who told me that if himself and Professor Dubois did not get the opportunity to leave Asokore, the only school around that time, and there wasn't any in Jabin. Asokore. He went to Achimota. Hosedubu and went to those along the coast. I mean, I think it's Fastpim also, or this is the one of them.
Nobody is perfect.
Yeah, yes. No, I think those two are the best schools in the central region.
Please.
For their
check
brothers
yourself.
Before
you wreck
I mean,
yourself.
this is without debate. I mean, but let's move on. we disagree on the matter.
Also without debate.
Yes. Now, let me make the point here. If they didn't get the opportunity, they would have been like other people they found there who really did not advance in life. It was opportunity. So we should be grateful for these opportunities. People in the Republic sometimes act in ways and pretend as if they were born with those extraordinary qualities because they made it happen. But what did you do? Did you write an examination to pass? Hope you get a point.
Yeah.
And even the examination, what makes you think that you could have been the best person to pass the examination, but for the selection of the genes that gives you what you had at the time? I hope you get me.
Yeah.
This attitude is also being displayed by sometimes tall people. They behave as if they contributed or they wrote exams with some of us and passed. And that's how they became tall.
Please calm yourself.
Yeah. I mean, it's in other areas. Yes.
Napoleon complex there.
So
you relax.
I was happy when the executive president of the Republic stood before those children and said, see, they said short man could not become president. Look at me. No, I mean, it's motivation. It's important. That people merely because they won genetic lottery cannot be, raising their shoulders as if they will all fail. Me, I failed the exam and he passed the exam and actually became tall.
But you see, that's why I respect those who, in spite of the fact that they were not given any natural advantages, are able to rise.
Those are the heroes of life.
Yes, they are able to rise to meteoric heights and achieve great things. Good morning, George Quay. So let me read this message.
I didn't know that you were going to use what I did.
Let me read this message.
I dissociate myself from your good morning.
This one says, look, growing up, it's from Shirley Kwashi.
Okay.
She says, growing up, I witnessed my grandmom bake with so much love and joy. And the happiness she brought to many homes inspired my decision to enter into the hospitality business. My aim is to bring happiness to many homes through food, pastries, and sugar craft. Now, you see, you might go to an event, have a fantastic time, eat wonderful cake and all of that, and great food, and so and go home. And think nothing of the people who slaved to create the banquet that made the event enjoyable. Think nothing of them whatsoever. You won't even bother to ask who it was. But just ask yourself, what kind of event it would have been without that? Or what kind of event it would have been with terrible food?
They don't think about that.
Right? Yeah. Or food poisoning.
It goes wrong.
At the end of it.
Yes. And a slide happens. You would have realized that this is catastrophe.
Precisely.
And that we ignore perhaps the most important levels of that program. Because we took it for granted.
Look, one day, I've even written about this on my way to work. This was several years ago. I got to Fiesta Royal Junction at Jolu, right? And I saw something strange that I had never seen before. I saw somebody on a ladder cleaning the traffic lights.
I've not seen one before.
I've never seen it before. He was cleaning dirt off the traffic light. And I remember looking at him for such a long time and thinking, hey, you. So if this guy didn't do this job, after some years, these traffic lights would be caked with dust and we wouldn't see our way. So this is somebody's job that I don't even know exists. I don't even know this person exists. I don't know his job exists. But every day, by turning up and doing that job, he makes my life easier. He keeps me safe. Right? So, I mean, look, that is why today I really want people to stand up and represent their careers, their professions, their hustles, their vocations, whatever it is that you do. I want you to tell us why you do it. Because there is a certain nobility in working with purpose that assigns more value to it than anyone can ever pay you. And that's what I want us to celebrate on a day like this. Stay with us. We're going to be opening the phone lines to hear from you. What do you do and why do you do it? Now, imagine enjoying the urban pulse of Johannesburg, the scenic beauty of Cape Town, the majestic mountains of Lesotho, or the thrilling sunset in Sun City. Well, you don't need to imagine it anymore because Adansi Travels and Joy FM invite you to join Lexus, Bill, and the Drive Time team as they explore South Africa this June. Exciting packages to choose from, so you can either go on the 5th or between the 5th and the 10th of June to Joburg, starting from $1,390 per person, or you can go to Joburg and Cape Town between the 6th and 13th of June, and that has a promo rate of $1,790 per person. You can do Joburg and Sun City, a beautiful place, from the 4th till the 11th of June, that's my birthday, from $1,690 per person, or you could do Joburg and Lesotho from the 4th until the 11th again of June from $1,750 per person. These are great packages. To crown it all, you have an opportunity to attend the Legends and Legacy Ball on the 8th of June at Sandton Convention Center in Johannesburg. I was there not so long ago, actually, Convention Center.
So you don't have to go again.
What are you talking about? Keep quiet. I can show you to your seat if you let me go. And there's a special performance there by the iconic Yvonne Chaka Chaka and many other renowned artists. So don't let this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity slip away. Seats are filling fast. Call Adansi Travels now on 0531 008 550, or you can try 059 55 00817, or just go to adansitravels.com to secure your spot. Feel life's beauty with Adansi Travels and Joy FM in South Africa.
Now, before I proceed, I think that he has a right of reply. So George Quay has sent me a message I'm relaying to you, and because he said tell that, I mean that part, yes. I agree with the comedian part, but the first one, you see, it will be indicting me too. So I'm not so sure whether I am at liberty to repeat. You will hear from his lawyers.
I hear him.
I am telling you that you have been put on notice, and I had dissociated myself from the attack.
Why are you afraid of George Quay?
No. I do not do one-ton attack on people. He has said to you.
He has sent a rather wonderful message. Do you mind if I read this before you?
No problem at all.
Okay, so he says, my name is George Quay, and I am a theatre practitioner. Through my work, I solve physical, economic, scientific, and emotional problems in society. Physically, I provide a platform for individuals to express themselves creatively and physically engage in performances. Economically, I contribute to the entertainment industry by creating job opportunities and generating revenue through ticket sales and productions, and providing advertising and promotional opportunities for various brands. Scientifically, I explore human behavior and emotions through storytelling and character development, shedding light on the complexities of the human experience. Emotionally, I provide a form of escapism and catharsis for audiences, allowing them to connect with the characters and stories on a deeper level. Most importantly, I bring smiles to people's faces and create moments of joy and laughter that can uplift and inspire.
Very impressive. Is that what's on his LinkedIn page?
I think it will be from today.
I'll vote for him as president for that. Anyway, now, I mean, you are talking about what they call it, playwrights, but let me give you some good news. Globe Productions, in partnership with the Embassy of Italy, present The License. Is a clash of worlds where fate meets law. An exciting adaptation of Nobel Prize winner Luigi Pirandello's timeless classic by Latif Abubakar. Witness a collision of reality and illusion live at the conference center on the 5th and the 6th of May. That is from 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. on the weekend, 7 p.m. on Monday. All you need to do is dial *447 *1092# to buy your tickets, or visit Joy FM Bachona Total and Airport Shell. Call 0571 900 900 for details. The license is sponsored by Remy Choice, Alpay, and MNC Group. Supported by Graphic News Plus App Enjoy Entertainment, powered by Globe Productions. Globe Productions, experience the very best, and you should enjoy it anyway.
Papa. All right, well, it's the Junction Hades. Have you been to Junction Mall recently?
Not recently, because of economic conditions and situations. I tend not to move out a lot.
Junction Mall is really looking good. I mean, it's one of those underrated malls, if you ask me. It's a nice strip mall in one level, and it's got some amazing shops. You need to check it out soon. They are doing the Junction Heydays. If you're looking for the latest gadgets, home decor, and appliances, fashionable clothing, or the most appetizing food, join everyone at the Junction Heydays to explore, shop, and enjoy with family and friends. It's happening between now and the 5th of May, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m. every day. You can get up to 70% discounts when you shop. Junction Heydays Kids Weekend with Playwrights. That's happening on the 20th and 21st, and then again on the 27th and 28th of April. That's already passed, but it's happening again on the 4th and 5th of May. There will be cultural performance from the these ones are already done, but there will be lots of fun for kids, including face painting, boat rides, bumper cars, and a picture with your favorite cartoon character. The Junction Mall Heydays. It's going to be bigger and better. Follow the Junction Mall GH on Facebook and Instagram, or call and WhatsApp them on 054 022 1774 for more information. You know, it's really good when they offer just one phone number. Easier to remember. Yeah. The Junction Mall. Join, explore, shop, enjoy.
Now, after a sound sleep as the day breaks into a busy morning like this one with rain, you need something to get you going. Introducing the new morning break biscuits from Nutri-Snacks. Now, the morning biscuit is that a great combination of wholesome and wholeness and taste. It indulge in a unique blend of oats, fiber, grains with a crispy bite and so tasty flavor. Carefully crafted to invigorate your mornings. It is unbelievably affordable. Just one Ghana cedi. You know that song, one Ghana for your pocket. Yeah, if you have one Ghana cedi, you can get all you need in this morning break biscuits from Nutri-Snacks. Have a great start to your morning with the new morning break biscuits from Nutri-Snacks. This advert is FDA approved.
All right, well, Globe Productions, in partnership with the Embassy of Italy, presents The License. Please, what is happening?
Yeah, because I did that not long ago.
Oh, is that
I don't
so?
know why you want to say it again, but it's a wonderful production.
Yes, go and check it out.
I know you like it.
Sponsored by Remit Choice, Alpay, and MSCB. Yeah.
Kojo.
Yeah. All right, listen. When we come back, what do you do and why do you do it? We can't wait to share your wonderful motivations for your hustles and careers and vocations when we come back from these.
Happy Wednesday and welcome to Vital Signs by Sonotech Medical Center. I'm Dr. Grace Bachman. This month we focus on hypertension ahead of World Hypertension Day on 17th May. Let's begin our discussion by trying to understand what hypertension is. Imagine your blood vessels as highways, carrying vital nutrients and oxygen to every corner of your body. Now picture hypertension as traffic jams on these highways, putting strain on your heart and organs. Simply put, it's when the force of blood against your artery walls consistently too high. Left unchecked, it can lead to serious heart complications like heart disease and stroke. Understanding hypertension is the first step towards managing it by adopting heart-healthy habits like eating a balanced diet and staying active. Tune into Vital Signs every Monday and Wednesday and reach out to Sonotech on 0242 439467.
Showtime! Good life time! Paddy, how is your good life?
Hey, before you attack that sumptuous variety of foods with Toto, do yourself a favor.
Wash your hands with soap under running water, your bowl before you eat, and at all other critical moments. That is,
before you cook, after you visit the toilet, change your baby's diaper,
and when you return home from anywhere.
Let's all come aboard Good Life by washing our hands with soap under running water and at all other critical moments to keep the germs away from our family. Good Life, live it well. It's an everyday thing. Good Life from Ghana Health Service and partners with support from USAID. Hey,
Hey, welcome back to work.
Charlie, thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Malaria really knocked you down, eh?
Charlie, no joke. Hey, fever, headache, vomiting, loss of appetite. I couldn't even eat my usual fufu.
You and fufu?
How we go do it?
I hope you got tested before the malaria treatment.
Oh, yes, I did. And thanks to Malatu, I kicked out malaria one time.
Sharp. Anyway, sorry to ruin your excitement, but your boss asked of you.
Okay.
She says she has plenty work for you.
No problem, Charlie. Strength day.
You see,
When malaria strikes, take Malatu, containing Artemether and lumefantrine. Comes in tablet and suspension for the effective treatment of malaria in adults and children. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Malatu is manufactured and distributed by Ernest Chemists Limited. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Globe Productions, in partnership with the Embassy of Italy, presents The License, an exciting adaptation of Luigi Pirandello's timeless classic by Latif Abubakar.
No magic or charm can obscure my sight.
My lord, if I dredge under of my calabash, it will flow between the twin towers of the 7 streams, enter into your heart. My lord, will obscure your sight.
How dare you?
Your beauty, my lord.
Witness the collision of reality and illusion at the Conference Center on 4th and 5th of May, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. and on the 6th of May at 7 p.m. Dial *447*1092# to buy your tickets or visit Bachona Total, Airport Shell and call 0571-900-900 for details. The License is sponsored by MNC Group in partnership with Graphic News Plus app and Joy Entertainment, powered by Globe Productions.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts as Adansi Travels and Joy FM are about to take you on an adventure of a lifetime. Imagine yourself soaring high with your favorite drive time program in the heart of South Africa. Starting from the 3rd of June, join me, Lexus Bill, and the Drive Time team as we dive into the soul of South Africa. Starting at an exclusive promo rate of $1,390, you get to choose your adventure. Whether it's the urban pulse of Joburg or the thrilling Sun City, we've got you covered. But wait, there's more. Be part of history and join us at the Legends and Legacy Ball at the Santin Convention Center, celebrating the iconic Yvonne Chaka Chaka. Call Adansi Travels now on 0595 500 817 or visit www.adansitravels.com to secure your spot. Remember, it's more than a journey. It's an experience that will stay with you forever.
Abena, call me later. Hello, Abena. Call me later, okay?
They deliver.
What did they deliver?
Oh,
all right.
It's not there.
Nana Hardin, the watch you how. Anyway, listen.
Honorable Hardin.
It's time to hear from you, okay? What do you do and why do you do it? We want you to share the motivation behind your vocation. Okay, 055 1111 997 or 0302 216 541. Give us a call. It's a holiday. You're home. Use it to practice your dialing skills, and let's hear your wonderful voice on the Super Morning Show. In the meantime, KingdomStoreOnline.com invites you to come and check out their great range of office essentials, equipment and furniture. You can pay via Momo across all networks, and they will deliver for free if you live in Accra or Tema. Terms and conditions apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks.
Now, carrying multiple phones around can be such a chore, and this unsightly bulge in your pockets, the extra weight in your purse, the stress of switching from one phone to the other actually is very, very difficult to manage. Now, imagine being able to switch between different numbers on the same phone easily and seamlessly. Guess what? You can go SIM-less with MTN eSIM and enjoy the convenience of connecting multiple phone numbers to one single phone or device. To check if your device is compatible, simply dial *#06#. Once you receive an EID number, it means your phone or device is compatible. Simply download my MTN app today to request your MTN eSIM and enjoy the sweet, seamless life everywhere you go. I've done it. My phone is seamless anyway.
Okay, well, listen, get back to living your best life at the Trust Sports Wellness Festival. You can join everybody there. This and every first Saturday, starting from the 4th of May. Okay, so for aerobics, health talks, networking, and more, that's where you need to be. The venue is Trust Sports Emporium, Bukum Boxing Arena, and Forecourt. Entry is free. Call 0599 745 705 or 0594 925 114 for further information. Don't miss out on the healthy fun.
Now, the Ghana Entrepreneurship Week is still on and it's supposed to end on the 2nd of May 2024. During the week, entrepreneurship seminars will be organized at the Mikado Conference Center from the 29th to the 30th of April, to be followed by the Ghana Entrepreneurship Exhibition, which is happening tomorrow at the Accra International Conference Center. The event will be climaxed with the launch of 2 books entitled Fundamentals of Entrepreneurship, Book 1 and 2. This is at the same event at 4 p.m. To participate, Kojo, in the seminars, the exhibition and the book launch, more importantly, contact this number 050-811-0755. Come and meet seasoned entrepreneurs, network and share experiences on entrepreneurship.
Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so listen, if you're tuned in on this holiday, enjoying our conversation about workers, we want to know what is the motivation behind your vocation, okay? Whatever it is that you do for a living, why do you do it? So call us and tell us, what do you do and why do you do it? The numbers, as always, 055 1111 997 0302 216 541. Now, Ray, listen to these messages, okay? Very inspiring. This one says, I'm Francis Ajiti. I support my wife, who is a caterer, by collecting money when customers buy food. I do this for us to raise our children.
Wonderful. Ever distinguished Francis Ajiti.
Love it.
Yeah, something that other men should learn.
Yeah. Listen to this. I spent 15 years working for money. It took me just the past 2 years to stop valuing money in my life. I work today because my faith is my limit. I'm testing my limit to see how far I can go down. I can go doing the very things I am told cannot be done. Through what I do, I've come in contact with a number of people I loved and liked on TV and radio, including you, Kojo. Okay. And he continues, what I'm doing now is to make life simple and easiest for the average Ghanaian. Okay. When the average Ghanaian doesn't struggle much to live, we will have an average Ghanaian giving off their best to Mother Ghana. My job is a priestly calling. not a money motivation. And this is a message from Anthony Osei Bunsu.
Obi Nyamisha.
Amen. Okay, this one says, good morning, Joy SMS. Someone asked, am I proud to be a Ghanaian worker? Well, at least at first I wanted to say no. But to think of the sacrifices made by my late dad and his compatriots in the civil service way before the coming of these recent governments, and how gradually all the gains made have been corruptly eroded and the moral fiber of the country at its lowest low, I'm forced to say yes. So I can try to fix the problem or the challenge in my part. If not joining the rest, leaving day in and day out. Teachers deserve better. Ghanaian public service workers deserve better. Ghana deserves better. And that's from Papasi at Aprede. Yeah, I think I get his point, right?
21 gun salute to Papasi. Yeah. I mean, sometimes, you might be thinking that you are not achieving what you're supposed to achieve because of what's happening in the system.
Yeah, but the truth is that if somebody could if somebody could understand why you do it, they would value what you're doing a lot more. That's why we want you to call us 0302 216 541 055 1111 997. What do you do and why do you do it? It's the holiday edition on Workers' Day. We certainly want to know what motivates you to work hard. Raymond says he's doing it to go to heaven.
Yes. Heaven is the reason why I exist.
Yes. As for me, I do it because I like the idea that just through saying the right things, I can solve problems. I like that. That just by saying the right things and giving people the opportunity to say the right things, I can solve major problems in society. Jero is on the line from Teshi. Jero, good morning.
Morning, Koyo, how are you?
I'm very well. It's good to have you on the show, Jero.
Thank you very much.
So, what do you do and why do you do it?
And I want to appeal for something.
Say that again.
I want to appeal for you to do me something.
Talk to me. We're listening.
Yes, I want you to bring back. You see, George Ado Jr. When you are normally having the sport program, you do something one day as a Friday laughing day. Please, I want you to play that thing just for seconds before the end of this program for me.
I know exactly what you mean, my brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm a building contractor.
Wonderful.
Yeah, from my childhood, I don't want to wait under anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So currently, from Volta region, I'm still at Accra, Teshi. So I am a building contractor.
That's beautiful.
I have employed people who work for me. So that is my determination. I just don't want to work under anybody at all.
That's beautiful, Jero. And you've certainly made it come true. God bless you for that. That's Jero from Teshi. Let's go to Burma Camp. Hi, Derek.
Hello, Kojo.
Good morning, my brother. How are you?
I'm fine. Yourself?
We there inside, oh. So, Derek, what do you do and why do you do it?
Oh, okay. So I'm a military personnel.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And Kojo, do you have any military friends?
I do. I have quite a few actually.
I see. And I don't know if you said to the current update regarding some Kaswa issue.
Kaswa?
Yes.
Tell me what's happening.
Oh, okay. So reports indicate that they just shot military personnel over land litigation issues. And I just wanted to know if maybe it has been discussed earlier that I'm not aware of or anything like that this morning on Joy FM.
I'll be honest, Derek, this is the first time I'm hearing of it. But of course, we have reporters everywhere. So if such a thing has happened, there's no doubt it will come through. In fact, I can see a report here on our platform. A military officer believed to be in his late 30s, shot dead while two of the officers escaped death after a sub-chief at Millennium City allegedly fired live bullets on them in front of Millennium City District Police Command and in a dispute over land. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, please. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Wow. Well, thanks for bringing it to our attention. It's something that our news team had already picked up on, so we would have been hearing about it in subsequent bulletins. But thank you for bringing it to our attention on the morning show.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you too, Derek. All right. Well, stay tuned to Joy. If you want to know more about that situation, you will be learning it from us here. Let's go to Japan. Here's Jifa. Hi, Jifa. Good morning.
Good morning, Fokwado.
Hey, Dabi Jifa. It's nice to have you on the show. So tell us.
I'm a teacher.
I'm
a teacher. And I want to tell you why I am a teacher.
Tell us.
To see somebody's fresh brain sitting before you and you manage to put knowledge. This is there, and this child is able to pronounce it. It gives me so much joy. To the extent that even though I'm a head teacher now, if I detect that there is a child in my school who cannot read, I adopt such a child after school from 4 to 7. You meet me, and we do extra things. Within 2 weeks, those children are able to read. And it gives me so much joy and satisfaction. So if you get some storybooks, bring them so that I can be using it in teaching my kids. Thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful, Jifa. I promise you, I will bring you some books to Japan, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. In fact,
when you come to Japan, ask of the head teacher of Japan, DA Junior High School.
I will come and look for you, Jifa, and all of your colleagues. Thank you so much.
Happy Workers' Day. Bye-bye.
Happy Workers' Day to you too. Bye, Jifa. I have such respect for teachers. We are who we are because of them. We are who we are because of our teachers. All right, Nana is in Medina. Hi, Nana. Good morning. Is Nana there? Have we lost Nana? Oh, what a pity. You can call us 055 1111 997 0302 216541. Be one of the noble Ghanaian workers explaining to us the motivation behind your vocation. Why do you do what you do? Kwame is in Tema. Hi, Kwame.
Hey, hi, Kojo.
Yeah, it's good to have you, Kwame. How you doing?
Charlie, I'm good, though, bro. I'm good.
Nice one.
Happy Workers' Day.
Yeah, and to you too, Kwame. So, what do you do and why do you do it?
Kojo, seriously, what I do, a lot of people don't really talk about it. But I think I work at the airport. Right? And then what I do is, when the aircraft come, I'm a flight dispatch engineer. When the flight comes, apart from the captain, you are in charge of the flight. He hands over to you. Whatever goes in and out, you are in charge until the next captain comes to take over. So let's say the passengers, the cargo, the flight plan, everything. So the least mistake, you kill everybody. So it's not easy.
Wow.
It's not easy at all.
Wow. Travelers owe you a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, even though they don't see you when they are making their journey through the airport, you are responsible for their safety. And
that's the problem.
On a day like this, we thank you. We thank you so much for your hard work, Kwame.
God
bless you.
Thank you too. Thank you too.
Yeah, love that. Let's stay in Tema. Hello, Akosia.
Hello, Uncle Kojo.
Hello, Akosia. How are you?
No, this is okay. So say how are you? I'm fine.
Oh, it's wonderful to have you on the show.
So this is me. My children want to say hello to you this morning.
Oh, that's nice. Tell what are your children's names?
So say your name. What's your name? Andrew Aiden.
Oh wow, that's a wonderful name, Andrew. It's very nice to have you on the show. Who else do we have there?
Hello, Kojo.
Yes, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. So we have Andrew and who else?
Audrey.
Andrew and Audrey. Wow, what wonderful names. Yes.
So I'm also a teacher. And then I chose this profession because I love children and I always want to see them excel in whatever they do.
Oh, that's beautiful. What subjects do you teach?
I teach science and all.
Wow. Wow. Listen, we owe you so much for the hard work that you do, and we really appreciate you.
Okay. So say bye-bye to Uncle Kojo. Uncle Kojo.
Hello. Is that Andrew or Audrey?
So say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, I love it. That's beautiful, isn't it? Let's come to Accra. Papa Bisu is on the line. Hi, Papa Bisu.
Hi, my brother. How are you?
My big boss. I'm very well, thank you.
You are the boss. You are the boss.
Yeah. I've always been curious to ask you what you do and why you do it. So today you can tell us.
Let me just put it across to you. Once I was running a family business, very popular place, at Pig Farm or Kotubabi, Club 1000 for that matter. We have a disco, a restaurant, and a hotel.
Wow.
But what I went through, my own family members, Charlie, wasn't easy at all. I asked myself, hey, if my own family members saboteurs and things like that, or because they want to gain an upper hand, can I work under someone? I don't think I can, because it will be worse than this. So my own family members are doing this to me. So I just ventured into the real estate business for the past since 1999.
Wow.
So that's what I've been doing, my brother.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, as well. So I don't want to work under anybody that will have problem with someone, whether spiritual or physical attack or whatever. So I'm my own boss, my brother.
I love the sound of that, Papa. That's beautiful. And you are serving a noble cause. There are many families who, when they are remembering their first home, it will be thanks to you, because you are the one who found it for them. I'm sure they appreciate you for that.
Okay.
Fantastic. Papa Bisu there from Accra. Let's go to Medina. Hi, Nana.
Hello, Kojo.
My brother, how are you?
I'm good.
I hope you're enjoying the holiday.
So, the motivation you have, what I do. I'm a bricklayer.
You're a bricklayer?
Yes. And the motivation is that, I like the unique nature and look of bricks. And also, most of the time, construction workers, when they go to sites, they don't, for example, if they are missing water, they will ask, they don't have any ratio of how much sand to how much cement and whatever. But I pay attention to those little things because they kind of need the building to collapse or not to collapse. Because every soil type and how you mix it with cement or pozzolana or whatever. And we also pay attention to the small details of lines, straightness, arches, and all those things. When I go to work and I do those things and I get it perfectly, I feel very satisfied. And I know that once I do it and I do it well, unless natural disaster or something like that, the occupants of the houses or the buildings, they have nothing to worry about.
Wow.
Yes, those are the motivations we had for I do. But before I go, the other day you were talking about what artisans and clients go through and those things. I think that conversation needs to be had properly because last time we didn't talk about the problems, you didn't describe no solutions and all those things.
You're right.
You're
right. We absolutely intend to do that and come back to that topic. Very important.
Okay.
But thank you for sharing your motivation. That's really beautiful. It was James Cameron, a famous movie director, who said that 1,000 grains of sand make a brick. 1,000 bricks make a house. 1,000 houses make a city. 1,000 cities make the world. So somebody like Nana is actually in the business of making worlds. And we're grateful to him for that. Yes. Performing in God's image. Nicholas, good morning.
Good morning.
How is New Ningo this morning?
It's a rainy day. The weather is cool for us.
I know the feeling.
At least the heat will be down.
We thank God. Amen.
Yeah. I think we are discussing our job and
why we do it. What do we do and why do we do it?
Why do we do it?
Yeah.
I'm a teacher and I teach. I'm in a basic school. I've never regretted being a teacher because I have taught and some of them, I see them today and I'm so happy, or most of them. Some are even teachers.
Wow.
I even have one who is very close to me, who is an engineer right now. He finished tech. And I'm proud being a teacher. Yeah. My head teacher can call me at any time and say, Nico, I've sent you a template. Work on it. And gladly I will do it. Other teachers come to me with information. Even just this morning, a teacher called, was asking for personal record for me if I have it. I just switched on my laptop. Quickly, I saw it and I forwarded it. I've never regretted being a teacher.
Wow.
Yes, even though we always complain about our pay, the work itself, me, I've never regretted. And I'm happily doing it. And I'll continue to do it.
God bless you, Nicholas.
Thank you.
Your pupils, your students, the nation and the world thanks you for your sacrifice. We really appreciate you, teachers. Salifu is in Koforidia. Hi, Salifu.
Hi, Kojo. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Kojo, before I go on, Raymond a Catholic.
Raymond, are you a Catholic?
Yes.
He claims
practicing and professing Catholic.
He claims he is. Yes. We will fact check him, obviously.
Yes. So today is St. Joseph the Worker Day.
Yes.
Raymond is right.
Okay. So it was the father of Jesus Christ, right? Do we still have Salifu? I think we may have lost Salifu there. But I think he's confirming that you are right. That's it. Yes. What do you mean, have you ever been wrong before?
So I was not on there all through.
No, now you are. I didn't know whether you were going to talk. You were going to say something.
Everybody knows that. I mean, at the risk of sounding immodest, I am almost always right. That is what's expected of godly.
Let me switch off his microphone again. Nana in Medina. Is this the same Nana in Medina from before? Is this a different Nana? Hi, Nana. Oh, we've lost Nana from Medina. Was calling the second time. Evans is on the line. Hi, Evans. Hello, Evans.
Yeah, hello, Brakojo.
How is Kaswa this morning?
Yeah, it's very wetty.
Oh, it's very wetty.
Wetty.
Oh, worthy. Okay. Hey, I thought you were teaching me some new.
Mr. Wetty, it's very wetty.
Hey, okay. Thank you. All right. Kaswa, dear, you can't go there and come with nothing new. Hey.
Yeah, you always get something new from Kaswa.
Very wetty. Okay, Evans, talk to me.
Actually, I'm glad I've been in the classroom for some time. And teaching is quite something great. It keeps me happy, keeps me going. But I would love to be on the field one of these days.
Okay, on the field, doing what?
Okay, let's say on the farm. To farm. I want to go into farming, basically to do animal farming.
Okay, why?
I want to go to rabbitry and poultry. It gives me some kind of happiness, joy. It's a passion that I want to pursue. I've started it on a small base, and I'm working on it.
That is honorable indeed.
But I can't stop teaching. Even if I move out of the classroom, I'll still be a teacher in my home.
Yeah. Winston is a farmer, so I know about the passion of farming. And both of my parents were teachers. My father was a professor. My mother taught primary and JHS. And yes, I understand why you never want to stop. Yeah, it's a great calling. And
But Winston I don't know whether you know Greg Mingle.
I'll ask him for you. He's not here today. He's not here today, but
I'll ask him. He's a presenter at GBC, Unique FM. And he's also a very big farmer.
Wow, interesting.
They have to meet.
Yeah.
That's
wonderful. Well, thank you, my brother. Thank you so much.
All right.
Evans from Weti Kaswa. And that was our last caller for today. There's more to come on the Super Morning Show. Stay exactly where you are. We're back after these.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the 7 FM.
Let me tell you about my king. Always looking out for the family and making sure we have the protection we need.
Mine has been caring for our family from generation to generation.
Let me tell you, mine makes sure I smile always.
Mine makes sure we save money.
Abba, these women are at it again. Is it your husband you are speaking so highly of?
Oh no, we are talking about the new Pepsodent 200 grams.
It's the Pepsodent Kokroko promo. This is the Pepsodent 175 grams you have always loved. Now with an additional 25 grams free for cavity protection and 10 times stronger teeth for your entire family. Grab yours now. This advert is FDA approved.
Usually, we get special treatment only on our birthday. But imagine getting a special package every single day. That's what AT's Daily Deals gives you. You get unique voice and data deals exclusive to you. What's even better is it's affordable, reliable, and available. Start experiencing AT's Daily Deals. Dial *533# today and every single day. When you do, you'll unlock exclusive data and voice packages valid for 24 hours. Come on, people, jump on the AT Daily Deals train. When you're with dealer now. Dial *533# now and access awesome data and voice deals only from AT. Life is simple.
In the Chest of a Woman, a stage play written by Efo Kojo Maugbe.
But you are not a man.
I am a woman, but I am not going to indulge in the fanciful notion that men have the priority on leadership talent.
You must know how you talk before us.
Join Clemento Suarez, General Ntatia, Akofa Ejani, and more at the National Theatre on the 3rd and 4th of May 2024 at 4 p.m. for the first show and 8 p.m. for the second show each day. To purchase tickets, simply dial *713*33*21# or visit Airport Shell, Bachona Total on the Spintex Road, Rocks Wache, Silverbird Cinema at the Accra Mall, and Gold Coast Restaurant. For more information, call 054-1234-586. In the Chest of a Woman is powered by Africa Arts Network in collaboration with Challenging Heights. Supported by UNESCO, Access Bank, Caveman Watches, Horseman Shoes, Gold Coast Restaurant, McPhillis Food, York's Rent a Car, Bisabriwa Museum, and Joy FM.
Dive into a new era of news consumption with myjoyonline.com, your go-to destination for cutting-edge journalism, giving you the most credible stories from business to politics and from sports to entertainment. Myjoyonline.com introduces an upgraded news website meticulously designed to empower you with an enriched browsing experience like never before. Experience the future of news browsing with myjoyonline.com.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
You're welcome back. Now, this message says, I work with MTN Ghana, not for the salary. The joy, the excitement, the smile that I bring to customers through their voice calls and the beautiful colors, which is yellow, that my favorite, which happens to be my favorite color too. But if a day goes by where I couldn't meet the needs of a customer and they want to really give me a headache, well, we still love what we do. Okay, it's the Jubilee Train, and you need to be part of history. Ghana Post invites all of us to join as they honor the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II on his Silver Jubilee celebration by proudly unveiling a commemorative stamp honoring his illustrious 25-year reign. So it's on the 4th of May. There will be a grand ball at Menchia to launch the stamp in honor of Otumfuo. And Otumfuo's guest of honor will be His Excellency the President. So join us, celebrate culture and honor tradition. You can buy Ghana Post stamps crypto stamps, stamp frames, and other stamp products from designated post shops across the country. The youth are not left out either. If you're between 9 and 15 years of age, here's a chance to shine. Participate in the Asantehene commemorative essay writing competition. Fifi would like this. 3 participants who excel will enjoy an all-expense-paid visit to the United Kingdom, as well as letter-writing ambassadorial contracts from Ghana Post. Isn't that wonderful? So let's all celebrate culture, honor tradition, and step into history together with Ghana Post. For partnership inquiries, call 050-963-9652. Ghana Post, we deliver your parcels smartly and in secured fashion.
Now, we know that 21st century is for entrepreneurship growth. Get ready for it and embrace it. Participate in this year's Ghana Entrepreneurship Week, designed to foster entrepreneurship connections as an exhibitor or visitor and network with seasoned entrepreneurs. A highlight of the Entrepreneurship Week includes those 2 days of stimulating seminars, which is already happening from the 29th to the 30th, right? Was hosted at the Mikado Conference Center, Laboni. The focal point of gathering is unveiling of 2 groundbreaking books on entrepreneurship. One day, that's the first day, entrepreneurship trade exhibition. It all slated for tomorrow, the 2nd of May 2024, at the Accra International Conference Center. The participation is free. For participation, please contact these numbers, all right? Now, 050-811-0755 or 059-240-9091. Entrepreneurship Development at Score. There are 2 books. I'll buy one for you, okay?
That's it. Okay, then. So let me remind you that during the month of May, Joy FM is giving you the opportunity to express your gratitude to the woman who has been there for you through thick and thin and has impacted your life in numerous ways. In our Thank You Mummy promo, you can share your stories of gratitude with us between now and the 12th of May, telling us in just a few words the sacrifices she has made, the care she has provided, and the moments that have made her so special to you. You can submit your stories via WhatsApp to 055-969-1797. So that's 055-969-1797. Whether it's a touching memory or a moment of courage or a simple gesture that made all the difference, we want to hear from you. Thank You Mummy is powered by Joy FM and sponsored by Woodine, Le Créateur.
Now, Mother's Day, we know it's here. Kojo just talked about it. Of course, we should celebrate it. If you are thinking of the best experience to give your mother, your wife, your sister, your girlfriend, or landlady, yes, landlady inclusive, you should understand. Now, join Clemento Suarez, General Ntatia, Akofa Ejeni and Edina Matachi, and more for a special pre-Mother's Day theater experience at the National Theatre. This is happening this weekend on the 3rd and the 4th of May 2024 at 4 p.m. That's the first show, and 8 p.m. That's the second show on all of the days. That's the 3rd and the 4th of May. It's all about In the Chest of a Woman. This stage play written by our very own Efo Kojo Maube and produced by African Arts Network. Come, let's dive into a world where power, desire, and resilience collide as In the Chest of a Woman explores the depths and complexities of womanhood, revealing that within every woman lies not just the physicality of her being, but a potent force yearning to be unleashed. In the Chest of a Woman is not only an extension of the mammalian gland, and that's what Kojo will call breast, and a feeble heart, but a flaming desire to possess and use power. To purchase tickets, simply dial 713*33*21# or visit egotickets.com or the Express Pay app. All these locations, right? Airport Shell, Bachuna Total, or Sprinters, Rocks, Wache, and Silver Bird Cinemas at Accra Mall, and the Gold Coast Restaurant. Now, don't miss this wonderful opportunity to purchase your tickets now. For more information, call 0541 234 586 0541 234 586. In the Chest of a Woman is powered by Africa Arts Network in collaboration with Challenging Heights.
Ray, it's been quite a show, hasn't it?
It doesn't lie in the chest or on the chest of a woman. I'm talking about the chest cavity. I'm wondering whether or not. Okay, it's been quite a show. Yeah, I agree with you. What else was you going to say?
It's under the chest of a woman. It's been a fantastic show. I've certainly enjoyed it. It's been quite a holiday, hasn't it?
Yes. Solidarity. Solidarity with the working forces of this country. The progressive working forces of this country. The workers' revolution shall be complete.
In the chest of a worker. we show our friendship and partnership to every hardworking Ghanaian.
Yes,
and we celebrate you today.
Yeah.
Listen, take the opportunity to rest. Okay, take the opportunity to relax and rest in the middle of the week, so that you can come back refreshed tomorrow. That's what we intend to do, and we'll leave you in the very capable hands of DJ Obete to play us out beautifully with what he does best. While you rest, he will work.
Himself into heaven.
He had Samuel.
We say you should be mindful.
Yes, he should play heavenly music.
Yes.
Starting with Tonga. All right, so my name is Kojo Youngson. I'm the morning man.
My name is Raymond Akwa.
Have a good one.